Hey, good people. I see some party people are already in the building. Let me get this music off. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Mm, Gotta find some new music for StreamYard because what? Yes, yes. Let's start the camera. Let's see how we're going because our face is sweating. Lord. I don't even finish button up. Always rushing, y'all. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Kendall, for being here already. Jerry, yes, 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 yes. Good people. Hey. Let me know if you can hear me when you come in because I'm child. I'm sweating. I got the air on and this thing is acting up already. So fingers crossed, you guys. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. All right. All right. I'm here, you guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I started to do it at 10 and then, life be life. And okay, good. Thumbs up. I got my drink tonight. And it says Momster because, we're doing like a little Halloween motif kind of thing going on. You guys know if you are drinking, don't drive, get yourself an Uber, stay home, don't drink if you're underage. I shouldn't have to tell you that. And you don't have to have that kind of beverage to come here. You could bring your water. It's all good in the hood. Yes. I have a special guest joining me tonight. Super excited. Let me move some things around. Let's get my banner down. I think everything else looks okay. So, many of you know this lady. She is the maven of reality TV from Love and Marriage Huntsville to Sisters to Basketball Wives Orlando to Love and Hip Hop Miami. Ready to Love panel with your girl, gossip, and more. And she's just a cool kind of girl. You already know who it is. It is Shayna MCD, you guys. If my computer will do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it, because I just added you and then it kicked you back out. There we go.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, I am sweating already. Sweating. How are you doing? I'm trying to get myself together.
I'm good. How you doing? I was like, should we push it back us in?
Right? I said, you know what it was? I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I hopped in the shower like right before I came on here, and I knew that was a bad idea, but I was like,
Be
you
like that
know,
sometime.
the feminine things be feminine sometimes, okay? And because of the stress level, it bounced back and forth 2 or 3 times this month. So I'm like, I came home, I ate, hung out with the kids, but now I just feel like icky and sticky. So I was like, let me go take a 5-minute shower. And then I was like,
That's how it happens. Life be life, and
let me throw the intro up. Oh my God, it's comments in there already. I'm moving so slow. Oh my God, I am drinking. I forgot to bring the thing up here. It is chocolate chip cookie liqueur with some Starbucks frappuccino. But I ordered this thing online. I don't know. I'll bring it out later to show you guys if you guys want to try it. And it's pretty good. So that's what I'm sipping on tonight. We always like to start off with where's my banner? A little mental health check-in. I already just told you guys how I was doing. The week was long and life has been life. And how have you been, Shayna?
same. Life has been life, and I went out to eat earlier, so I had a margarita, but I got a little something for the occasion, a little to making me happy. So I have a little
Okay.
something.
Little something, something. Who we got in here? We got Kendall. Hey, hey, clink, clink. Yes, please hit the like buttons. As you come on, Facebook got it together today. I'm on Facebook. Hey, Jerry. Hey, 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 hey. Hey. Oh, doggone it. See? Doing too much. Hey, Bertha. I was just trying to say to everybody. I know I'm a little bit late. A little late. Yeah.
I think I saw Christina.
Oh, let me add you. Hold on 1 second. I saw your message and I'm trying to. I don't know if it's gonna let me do it now. I was trying to go back. It's not letting me. I guess I was supposed to do it before. My bad. Woo! Yes. So, how's everybody else doing? I see everybody saying good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, I should share it to one more thing. You know how I do. You know what? Let me put I do have little appetizers, little trivia. Where Banner? Hello, Banner. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. I said I will throw up here while everybody's coming in the room. We get all situated. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink, y'all. I'm gonna put this up here and take a sip of my drink and just relax. I should have had some smoke or
That's what's something. Sipping and relax.
Like I said, I took that shower that was supposed to relax me and it made me run around. So now I'm like, and I gotta like bring it down, girl. Yes. That's a little coffee.
To drink for when we get started.
Oh my God. So let's see who's here. Hey. I said, hey. Got some new people, looks like.
Mm-hmm.
In the chatterization.
Hey, everybody.
Shout out to So anybody can answer the question. What time did Tweet get home last night? Okay. This is so we can all, y'all might be relaxed.
Can I answer it or can I go ahead and answer it or should we wait?
Yeah.
About 2:45.
That's right. Oh gosh. I think two more. Two more. I don't want to do too many. I'm putting these last two in here.
Is it the trivia music?
Because I made sure to add the background and everything else before I came on here, but I didn't add all the trivia. That is about the slowest switching that I didn't ever see. Yes, Christiana got it also. In 7 days, what did Mary say they did on Tuesday? Now, some of these I got from, these are from Lyrically Corrected, but they're like multiple choice. I'm like, it would be too easy if I could get multiple choice. So I was like, we're not going to do that.
That looks like fun. I'm going to get that. But that's easy. They play the game. They play the game.
I was wanting everybody knew their days. And they broke them down. A was went away, B was played a game, C was came back, and D was went on a date. But I was like, if I give it multiple choice, that's not going to be hard at all. But these are actually pretty easy. I'm trying to pick out the hardest ones. But as you can see, they're not very hard. Oh shoot! And then this one is going to be from Oh, you can't even see it because it says cards for all people. This is from Black Card Revoked.
I only played that once. I gotta play that again.
And then I ordered it hasn't come in yet. I ordered the hashtag one. I said, let's see how easy that one is. I forgot what it's called, but I just ordered it, but it wasn't gonna be here in time. So I was like, next time. Next time. So I can have more questions, although these are all that easy. And then some of the, the Black Card Revoked, it's like doesn't have like a specific answer.
So it's either you know it, you know it, or you don't. As long as it don't involve speed.
Okay.
I can't answer.
But it's like, what's the one thing that you're worried about, like a barbecue? So, it has like potato salad, macaroni. It's not really like it could be all of the above. So I try not to do those.
Yeah. It's a preference.
Great for a game night. I made a playlist of the answers. I am like a game night girl because I'm like a staying in type of person. The panorama did not help with that. And it was crazy because it was like I was looking for more time. I was like, I just want to enjoy more time in,
I know.
And
you gotta have the right group of people to do it with for it to be.
As soon as I said that, here came the panorama. I was like, oh my God, we were stuck in the house. So that's when I had got Black Card Revoked. I have like Connect 4. I have Uno, which gets very ugly. I have Scrabble. Yeah. My friend was like, do you remember how you were last time we played Uno? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Uno gets intense. Uno does get intense.
And then there's all different ways to play. Like my kids play different than I play. Like my 15-year-old back in the day when I tried to play with him, he was stacking cards. I was like, no, we don't stack cards. You stack?
Mm-hmm. I don't want to play with people that don't stack.
We have to have two teams. You have to play with my son, and I gotta play with the people who don't stack.
I'll play with the kids then.
I didn't grow up stacking.
You playing a one game all night, not stacking. Good Lord.
That's all right. Close. That's it for the most part. It's a little something before the red dairy.
Well, what was the answer?
But yeah, I mean, that's the point of it. She said red. There's something before the red.
What was it?
It's like, what? I'm waiting to see if anybody got it before I tell you. Shannon's like, you're gonna be waiting, and that's why it's that card. It's Detroit red. It's close. It's close enough. Ooh,
I didn't remember that at all.
Huh?
I said I didn't remember that one at all. So red was good. Oh, Christina didn't. She didn't see the question.
Who? Oh wait, hold on. Put it back up. I just took it down. This is one. Come on, computer. That was the question. Did you see the other two? Those are in there now. I said that's the one thing. At least I had to make no slides for this. Slides for this one. I was like, oh my God.
I can't figure out how to do the slides. No, it doesn't work when I try to do it.
No.
That's what I just.
You do them on your computer. You do them on your phone.
I was trying to do it on the computer, but I'm just like, oh well.
My computer is freezing on me. You do the slides on your computer. You do them on your phone.
I tried to do it on the computer, but it didn't work. So, y'all just if you want to know what I'm talking about, go off of memory, or I'll try to describe it.
Huh?
I said, if you want to know what I'm talking about, you're just gonna have to remember or just listen. Use your listening ears because I can't figure out the slide.
Because I do it on slides on my phone, and then I just pull it up on the computer.
Oh, people still can't see the question. The question was: before he was a member of the Nation of Islam. Before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called? And the answer was Detroit Red.
Sorry, Kendall. Look, She's on top of it. I don't know what the heck I got. Something is fuzzy. I don't know what the heck that is. Is it part of my outfit? Maybe. I don't know. I ain't got no wig. Oh, Jesus. I didn't let it drop. And I was falling. Listen, laptop, let's not do this tonight. Let's play nice. Let's not kick the host off because that would not be good. To our reality queen, we could talk a little bit of reality TV. I know most people on here don't watch Hey Mama Mac. I know most people don't watch on here, don't watch a lot of reality TV. I mean, I watch it. It's a guilty pleasure. I'll be watching. I watched the first episode of Basketball Wives Orlando. I somehow missed the second one and taped the third, which I haven't watched, but I feel like I'm having a little bit of FOMO from the other Basketball Wives. And I'm feeling guilty about it because I can't stand Evelyn. And I was like, I refuse. I am not watching that show. But I guess, scrolling through YouTube, I'm like, am I missing something? I'm not watching it. Looking at Twitter, am I missing something? It feels a little FOMO-ish for your girl. Are you watching that one at all, or are you just watching Orlando?
Only Orlando. And hey, Mama Mac. Y'all know Tanya Mac is my mom. I just put up the Orlando review. I just put it up like a few minutes ago. But yeah, the one with Evelyn,
okay.
I can't support it. I'm not watching it. I refuse. But Orlando's new girl.
Yeah. I watched it when she wasn't on there. And so like now I kind of feel like, although I am sick of seeing Jackie and Jen, I'm like, y'all could have got rid of all of them and got new people. But although, British now, she got a little situation. So
right. And now we're not seeing any of that. Nothing worth seeing is being filmed. So
okay.
I don't know.
What's the name this season? The one who lost her daughter.
Brooke.
Yes, she came back.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was like,
oh, thank you, Bertha. Bertha does support. Thank you for anybody that supports our channels. Okay, like, subscribe, do all the things. We appreciate it.
Okay. Close it.
But it's hard. It's not a lot of scripted shows out right now. I'm waiting for BMF to come back on because I do enjoy that one.
Oh, and okay.
I haven't watched
them first. You haven't watched what?
I haven't like the Power books and stuff. I haven't watched since the original Power was on. So I don't.
Okay. I was just about to say because Raising Kanan comes back before BMF. That one wasn't bad. No, she's like, I think not.
This 50 Cent story, like how many times do I need to hear it? We've heard it already. Like how many times I got to hear 50 Cent tell his story?
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's a little twist. I mean, he's young, like in Child almost said BMF and Raising Kanan. So there's a girl from Mississippi with the girl on the WNBA or in Orlando. Is that Basketball Wives?
I don't know. That's Orlando or LA. If it's on Orlando, they haven't mentioned a WNBA girlfriend yet. That might be an interesting twist.
Huh. I've never seen BMF. Yeah, I like BMF. I finally finished watching. Oh, she said LA. Okay. That's what I thought maybe. Shayna said, I am boycotting. And book 3 that's Kanan, right? Raising Kanan? Because it's like a prequel. So he's younger. So it's like kind of it's not exactly like
the one with, I was gonna do Tommy, but I don't know. I feel like unless I had time to binge, then I missed it.
Tommy's second season was better than first season. I feel like they totally did him wrong because that was like your favorite of who was left. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't a fan of Tariq, and I said I was going to boycott and I wasn't going to watch it. Everybody else was watching it, and then I was like, that FOMO hit me, and I was like, let me just peek in and see. And then I'm like, oh, they got me. I'm like, I don't care. I still don't like him. I'm rooting for him, but I still don't like.
Tariq was annoying, and then like I love Mary J. Blige, but she can't act, and no. And now I feel like it's like 5 seasons in, so I'm too far behind now.
With the strike, you might not be. Although they said that they wrapped their last season before the strike happened, but the actors are still on strike, so I don't think they're gonna put it out. I don't know.
Maybe they won't promote it, but they'll still put it out.
We still gotta wait though, because we got Raising Kanan first, and they like to do. They don't do them at the same time, so they do one after the other. So they're doing Raising Kanan, then it's BMF, and then so maybe it'll come after that. Yeah, because we just did Force. Yes, it'll probably come after BMF. We'll get season 5 or 6 or whatever it is. Book 4 is what? Yeah, this season is better though, but they tried to totally throw away what they did last season. They were like, throw it all away and start over. I'm like, why y'all did Tommy like that? Was the best character left, and you did Tommy like that? So I was like, yeah, yikes. I like her too. The best part of Mary in Power Book 2 though was her wardrobe. Like Shayna says, it's not really her acting skills.
You know how she acted
well, but she having her furs on and her boots. And
I love Mary's music.
Mary is Mary.
Yeah, I don't really want to see her act.
You got to watch her. Yeah, I think she needs to do things that are not similar to who we would perceive her to be. So, like when she was on Umbrella Academy, she wasn't too bad, but she had a little small role, and then that was it. So I think the things that she actually has to like act and not just be like I don't want to say an extension of herself, because she wasn't a dealer, but you know, that New York kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, Monique 69 Ways. Everybody loves that name. What she's saying, I just watched Black Nativity. Did I even watch? I can't remember if I saw that. I know she was in that too. Black Nativity, because I remember my friend wanting to see it. I know I never went to see it in a movie theater, but I think I saw it by now on something streaming.
I haven't watched The Chi either. By the time I'm going to go watch it, it was like 3 seasons in. So I was like, I missed it.
Right there with you. Right there with you. Somebody, Detroit Kings was like, oh, how you feeling about the season of The Chi? Because everybody's complaining. I was like, I don't watch The Chi. I don't watch The Chi. He was like, oh, okay. He said, well, you're not missing nothing. I was like, I think I've seen like a little bit of season like 1.
Are you going to do Real Housewives of Potomac?
No. I'm seasons behind on that. I think I stopped at like season 4 or season 5. All the rest is just skip. But after the last season, they said like the last season was awful. So I'm like,
You can pick back. I didn't watch for seasons either. And somebody asked me to review it. So I started watching it again. I thought you could just pick back up.
Yeah. But they said the last season that they had was so bad. I'm like, is it going to be any better this season? Or am I going to jump in and it's still not going to give nothing? And I'm going to be like,
it's hard enough to be. It doesn't worse than Real Housewives of Atlanta. So,
okay. I was going to say, it's hard to be consistent as it is. So if it's any worse than that, like, I'm going to be like, sorry, guys. I know I did 3 episodes, but that's all it's going to be. Yeah, like Umbrella Academy. I think I was going to go one more season of that too. With the way everything's going, I don't know when that's going to be either, but I think they got one more season of that, one more season of You, one more season of Lock and Key.
I haven't watched You in so long.
You know how it goes. The first season be the best, and then after that, it's like,
yeah.
And this last season aggravated me because they tried to like put a spin on it, but they really didn't put a spin on it. But they tried to make you think they was putting a spin, and I was like, I don't like the spin.
When he got with the girl and was having a baby, I gave up.
And that season after that pissed me off because you wanted somebody so bad, and you wanted this woman, and I said, this is men for you. You wanted this woman so bad, bad. And then when she ended up loving you and being just like you, then you ain't want her no more. You were like, oh no, you do the same thing as me. I don't like you anymore. I was like, y'all just don't know what you want, huh? So he pissed me off and I almost didn't watch, but I was like, I'm invested at this point, so I have to see what Joe's talking about. I'm gonna watch Married to Medicine and recap that, but Potomac,
yeah. We'll be doing the panel for Married to Medicine, so be on the lookout.
Yes. And not even dynamic duo. The four of us, and Harold's popping in.
With Bell Perspective TV and D Movie Man, and I think Harold C's supposed to be joining, so
that'll be cool. Me and Shayna are the behind the scenes talkers of the group.
They be behind the scenes too.
We found out when we had to do that one all by ourselves.
Yeah, we are a little more chatty. You're gonna be talking behind the scenes, but I mean, Married to Medicine is good, so that's another one. It's like if you miss a season, you could just jump back in and pick up where you left off. You ain't miss much.
I feel like a stickler for like watching every episode, but I'm like,
I feel like with reality shows, like you can just pick up. Like the scripted series, you don't want to miss something because you don't know what's going on.
Okay, I haven't watched Gilded Ages. I heard it was good though.
I never heard of that one.
I think that's on Max. I just said I'll put that up on. I think I put that up on my community tab. I think that's on Max, and it's like a period piece, a period series. So the Gilded Age show gives you all the costumes and stuff like that. I haven't watched it yet, but sometimes I just put stuff that are the series that are returning up on my community tab anyway, because even if I'm not watching it or I haven't put it on my watch list, somebody's watching it and it's like, when is so-and-so coming back? So it's like, put the Gilded Age up there, but I haven't seen it either. Like I listened to Demetria Lucas, Ratchet and Respectable, and she watches it, but I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I don't keep up with HBO Max or Prime or anything. Somebody just told me they just asked me if I was reviewing something that's coming on Prime, and I'm like, y'all got to tell me what's going on. I don't know what's out there.
That's because you be in the reality streets. You be in there with the reality. And
they were asking me to review is a reality show. I just never heard of it. It was called like Twins or something on Prime, and they're supposed to be twins dating each other. They're going to put them in they're going to split the twins up and put them in two separate houses, and they're all supposed to like date each other. I was like, that's a little different. I had to shout. I'll see how the first episode goes first.
All right. I haven't heard of that one.
I didn't know that was out there.
And my only thing about this season is I don't want to see Phaedra, but they gonna put Phaedra on us, so we gonna just have to try and ignore her.
She's dating a doctor. Like, that's not enough for her to be on the show. I don't want to see it.
I mean, well, they always have the doctors and then the doctors' wives. So, but she's not even a wife. But
Married to Medicine is pretty good about having actual wives on the show. So I'm surprised they're letting somebody with a makeshift boyfriend slip through.
Except for what's the name? She wasn't married when they first got on there, right? Dr. G's ex.
Who, Quad? They were married when they first started.
Were they? Okay. I was gonna say, why did I think that they were dating and they got married and then they got divorced? All right.
They were married.
Oh, okay. Because I know they was trying to get her out of there as soon as she got a divorce. I was like, oh, y'all are wrong for that.
And then somebody had made a comment. I think it was Ashley on Basketball Wives of Orlando, and then she like made a comment about the other girl talking about she's a divorcee, and I'm like, she has to wear like a scarlet letter because she got divorced. Like, oh my gosh, y'all married athletes, there's gonna be more divorces than marriages. Like, please don't.
And I'm kind of like, messy. Kind of want to see her and Dr. G and his new wife all on the same show. I'd rather see that, and you could just take Phaedra off, and I'll be okay. But
I guess she was upset about it, but she needed that because what else was she talking about? She wouldn't even show us who she's dating.
No,
I didn't really bring. They could have brought Mariah back.
Yeah, and now that thing happened in her pool with somebody's kid. I was like, oh,
yeah,
Lord, you got a lot of
Quad's niece.
tragedy.
Yeah, she just
Who's
got
who?
that house. I think it was Quad's niece in the pool.
Oh, I didn't know somebody was related to her. Oh, God. Yikes.
Yeah, I would have had to move.
She got a lot of tragedy between that, the brother, and then you got the brother's son sometimes.
Yeah.
See, nobody wants to see Phaedra. Hey, Tamika. Tamika's then she was here as my special guest last time. You guys subscribe to her channel if you have not already. I'm trying not to refill of this because I didn't make a refill, and I'm trying to be good because
Tamika does all the power we're talking about. Tamika does sisters too. She's only not a lot of people do sisters.
But, the Oval, I think she does too.
I don't watch that.
The Tima. Tamika do everything.
Yeah, it's a Tima. I don't got BET Plus.
Tamika doesn't do reality, but she except for Love After Lockup. But other than that, she does everything else.
I stopped doing Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance it's always on. I had to give it up. Like they don't even take a break.
I was gonna say couldn't get no break. Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like maybe I'm on these spinoffs, like 90 Way the other day, and all. Like I can't keep up. It's too much.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't think I ever seen the Oval.
Yeah, I can't.
I tend to check out on Mr. Perry. That's a Tyler Perry, right?
Yeah, because even sisters is
I'll be
like
checking out.
Struggle. Get some writers in the room.
I was gonna watch because everybody said it was good, and then I guess like after a couple of episodes, they're like, never mind. I was like, oh.
You need to get some writers. I know they're gonna get some writers the next season. Like, get them in the room now, or just end it. Like, please end it.
He's trying to keep all the money for himself.
Yeah, well, the storylines are dragging. Like, why is somebody pregnant for 6 years? Like, just end it. Or something. And it's like a woman wouldn't say that. Like, you need to get some women in the room. You need to get some people in the room.
And he don't like us no way, so I don't want you to speak for me, Mr. Perry.
No, he does not like women. And he wants us to settle for a man who can only pay the light bill. So ever since he made that comment, like,
But he wouldn't want to settle for that. That's the killer, because
he wants the women to take time.
Like
everything is good the first few seasons. By the time we get to like the third season, it don't even matter what it is. It's over. Like Married at First Sight, I was trying to do, but I can't get through it. Yeah. Love is Blind. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that one anymore. I might be done with it.
I think FOMO is gonna get me on that one because it's like I can't even say I'm invested because it's all new people every season, but I'm like, they had something on TikTok where they're I guess they're filming in DC right now. I was like, I'm a watch though. I'm gonna complain, but I'm gonna watch anyway.
I didn't finish watching the last episodes. I watched reviews. I watched other people talk about it, but I didn't care what was going on after a while.
Yeah, you could kind of like put them on and like wash your dishes.
Yeah, like it's just
I was watching it and I was like, y'all did a whole episodes for weddings with 2 people, and this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous. And because of all the bull crap y'all had going, y'all didn't have a bachelor party, y'all didn't have a bachelorette party to show us because y'all had to do so much shopping and screwing. I was like,
I feel like I got more out of Jessie Woo's interview when she brought on the unseen Black women of the show than I did from the actual show.
I said, come on, Jessie Woo. I was here for that. I was like, okay, giving us all the details. And then they were showing us all this food and they talking about, no, still wasn't really eating like that. I'm like, I'm like, I'm not about to go back, but I'm like, I know I seen like bagels and stuff like that, but they said I guess a lot of carbs. So
yeah, they had a lot of snacks. I did see chips and stuff in the bag, but I mean, the people seasons before wasn't eating at all, so
no, take them bagels and
grateful.
soak up some of that alcohol. Take them bagels and soak up some of that alcohol. It's better than nothing.
That's how many people complain. It's like you don't show our Black women, and it's like you gotta watch Ready to Love. That's all we really got if you want to see just Black people. Everybody be like, "Oh, just cut Ready to Love off." Like, no, that we ain't gonna have nothing then.
And then that's I kind of agree with their point of view, like which I already knew because like people like Aaliyah or Uche, anybody with names like that, like you could say Love is Blind, but when you say Aaliyah,
right,
pretty sure there's a sister on the other side of that wall, or some people just like how our voice sounds or certain things we say.
I think last week SK was saying he was going to use an alias. I think it was SK. So I'm like, even though it's like I can hear you, like I can hear your voice, sir. But
yeah, he can. Yeah. But it's like the problem is like this show is called Love is Blind, and it's really not because you have. I think they were saying like the women were willing to date outside of their race, but some of the men weren't, or the Black men only wanted to date outside of their race. So I was like,
yeah. Even when I was going to call Mitch, even with Milton, he like, oh, I want to marry my Puerto Rican princess. Like, shut up. It's like, see that. That's why Lisa Ready to Love. Even though sometimes some people slip through the crack and they just want to be on TV, but it's like if you're gonna be on here, everybody you dating is about to be Black. So
exactly. Because before Jesse was talking about it, I had saw that ex-girlfriend. I was like, he got a type. So he was
definitely
fine with Lydia, the Lydias of the world. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they look alike, but he could tell from the heavy accent.
Because she's coming in there, she was like, "Oh my God, I love you." I'm like, "Oh my God." She said a Puerto Rican princess, but she might as well have. Billions and Succession. I have seen neither of those.
Yeah, I don't even know what network that comes on.
Showtime.
I haven't watched Showtime in a while.
I think Tamika's watching. I'm watching The Irrational, which some people are giving a hard time, but to me, it's no different than any of the rest of the crime shows. Found, which I really, really like because the backstory is really, really solid. And you like, girl, what? Girl, you know better. The audacity. Why do you have that man down there like that? Like, you're not doing the right thing either. What else am I watching? I watched The Burial. I finished this season of Lupin. I'm like, want another season. I like that.
Even
Netflix, like I don't know what you're talking about.
Netflix, I don't keep up. HBO Max, I gotta do better. Showtime, forget it. I don't know what's going on over there. Stars, yeah, I can do Stars.
Hey, Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. Yeah, Tamika's at HBO. Yes, Derry, because Gabby ain't no. Come on, Gabby, you gotta be on the right. How you gonna be on the right side of the law, but you're not on the right side? I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong, because if that happened to me, I could understand wanting to do that to you too. But
why nobody told me about Found? What's Found? Like, I'm clearly out.
Is Shanola Hampton? I didn't watch Shameless, but she was on Shameless. And she's the lead actress, and she is a former, I guess she was kidnapped, I guess that's the way to put it. But now she's helping people find people from like underserved communities, i.e. our community or whatever. But she's not so she's like helping people find people, and also she has the man that kidnapped her in her basement.
Wait, is she the one? Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Is she the one who like tries to find the guys who want underage girls, and she dresses up like a young girl and then tries to find them, or is that something? Is that something else?
She might have did that on like the first episode.
Okay, because I think I saw a commercial for that.
Yeah,
And I was like, I didn't know if I could do it. Like, I don't know, something like that just feels so heavy.
It's not the well, let me not say that. It has its moments, because I think everybody that works there is either a victim of it, or, you know, whether it was them or one of the ladies, her son has been missing for 13 years. So it could kind of go there, but you know, there's some levity. And then, like I said, and then, you know, the mystery of, you got this man in your basement and don't nobody know he's in your basement, and he's helping you solve the crimes, like Scooby-Doo gang. But yeah, I like the Irrational 2, Bertha. I know some people are saying, like, I'm like, it's no different than any of the rest. Yes. Loving Found. Found is that show. You will watch an episode and see how you feel about it. If you don't like it, then, you know, you just throw it in trash. keep going. See? Mama Mac, your mama like Found too.
She watched something I don't like.
It's like, that's nice. Doesn't mean I'm gonna like it.
She was watching something on Netflix with some half animals, half humans. Like, what is this? I'm like, I don't know. I can't keep up. I don't know what she's watching. Then it'd be like suspenseful. It's like, they're 5 seasons in. Like, you gotta tell me about it season 1.
Yes, and you can watch it on, and you can watch it on Peacock too. I watch it most of the time on Peacock because I think it comes on like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, we're just gonna watch it the next day on Peacock. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're not staying up to no 10 o'clock, and then I can't go to sleep because my mind is racing, and I'm like,
that's why it's like those shows be heavy, because I'm like, it'll literally keep me up for days. Next thing you know, I'm on Google trying to look up stuff for the people. It never ends. Now I'm doing my own research.
Oh, okay. It has like a little Scandal vibes, because, you know, Scandal, like, they weren't the law either, but like, you know, there's different people, because the one girl that was also abducted with her is now going to law school, and like I said, one is the mom, her kid got abducted. So watch one episode and see how you feel about it. She's like, no,
I will check it out. It's just,
yeah,
this is like, not only are we looking for people who are abducted, but everybody else was kidnapped too. Like, oh my gosh.
But they're helping. And then the one guy, he has like agoraphobia, so he don't want to leave, probably because he was kidnapped. He don't want to leave his house. I was like, Shayna's like, you're not making it sound any better. You're not selling it. Okay, it's like the Equalizer too. I know it reminds me a little bit of Scandal.
I do like Scandal. Didn't the Equalizer?
I was just saying, hey, what'd you say?
I thought the Equalizer got canceled. Oh, TikTok rabbit hole. TikTok will have you in a chokehold all night.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be having to That's Detroit for you. City boys are always up in his opinion. It is good. I say she should at least watch one episode and give it a try. But yeah,
she watched one, because even with the TikTok, I was watching like some true crime stuff on TikTok, and next thing you know, that was all they were showing me. Like, I don't want to only see this depressing like crime.
I watch it on TikTok. I'm saying just go watch Found on Peacock or whatever. Just watch one episode and then be like, I'll pass.
I might actually like it. I don't mind seeing that stuff. I just got to take it in doses. Like, I'll watch it for a little while, then take a little break. Because next thing you know, you be nervous about your kids getting on the bus and stuff. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the one was funny because the girl had set up for herself to be kidnapped. I was like, oh, that's a twist. That's a twist. Because somebody was stalking her. So
the alternative was to get kidnapped. Like, I don't. What?
It wasn't really kidnapped. It was like, if I told you, like, Shayna, like, life is life, and like, could you just come kidnap me real quick? And you'd be like, okay, girl. Like, that's kind of what happened. She wasn't really in any danger, but yeah. I still have to finish watching that, or actually start watching it.
I heard that was good. Somebody made a joke recently, and it was like Milli Vanilli sitting there getting pissed because everybody's getting rich off of these TikToks using sounds.
They're like, we're the OGs. We've been doing that, and y'all got mad. No, I think we're only mad because you didn't tell us you was doing that.
Right. And that was a different time where people was really talented.
Yes, actually singing. And
How to Get Away with Murder. How to Get Away with Murder was my show. Even though one time I had to call Mama Mac because it was one episode where Annalise was sitting in the dark. Like, I forgot what it was like in the earlier seasons. And the student came and ran in there. She was like in the dark room and she turned around. She was like, I unalived them. And I'm like, ooh, it had me up all night. I get scared easily, so I don't do scary stuff. I'm like, even I told y'all Get Out had me nervous.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Ooh. Don't feel bad for who would I? Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, she was trying to throw her stalker off, so she got herself fake kidnapped. I was like,
I guess calling the cops won't do. You gotta go to these extremes.
Because I think like the whole thing with the cops is like, if I think she did go to the cops and the cops was like, well, if nothing physically happens to you, like what are we supposed to do? Like, oh, okay. So you want me to actually get hurt first? Okay. Which is kind of how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I had a stalker in real life. And it's like, just keep going to the cops.
Yeah, because it's hard to get a order of protection for anything. So
I mean, the order, they don't care about no. If you're a real stalker, they don't care.
Say, and then stalk you with the piece of paper in your hand, like.
Anyway, I had a restraining order and a PFA.
You're going now.
Once they finally you this time, it's a felony to assault.
They don't care nothing about that.
Yeah, it can take a while, but
yeah,
definitely take a while.
We were talking about that in one of my psychology classes because my psychology or somebody in the class was saying that somebody they knew had the piece of paper, had it, and they still got unalive with the piece of paper in like their pocketbook. I was like, I mean, because I guess if you're gonna do it, it don't really matter whether you got a piece of paper or not. But
yeah, I don't care about no paper.
Yeah, I'm like, at least you got one. I hate to say that because they be trying not to give them to people. So yeah.
I remember my ex was stalking me, and I told my friend because she was like, "Oh, the stalker's outside." She lived across an apartment across the street. And she's like, "I see him now," and I'm like, "Call the cops." Then I'm like, "Why is it taking hours for them to come?" Like, and they were like, "Well, your friend told us it wasn't an emergency." Like, why would you tell them that it wasn't an emergency? Like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna knock your head between the washer and the dryer.
Like, you gonna wait till they pushing my body out of here to tell them it's an emergency?
Sitting right in front, like, how's this not an emergency? Oh, that time was crazy. But we be thinking this stuff be happening in real life. That's why that type of stuff make me nervous because I'd be like, "Ugh, this is like giving me trauma."
Yeah, I don't do horror either. I know because when I did that horror live, when I did the movie thing, I said Kendall not about to be here because she don't do horror. She don't do horror.
I don't do horror or gore or none of that. I never did.
Yes. I love Scandal, although I don't think I watched the last season because it started to get a little. I may go back and like.
Once like Osama was on there, it was just like it's just taking a turn, and I don't like the direction it's going in. How to Get Away with Murder? I don't know.
I think once he left it, you didn't finish it.
I think every season it was like, dang, who else? I mean, who else mystery do we got to solve? And I stopped watching one. It was just like with Empire. Like one day I just stopped watching and I just never watched again. Yeah,
Empire. I think after season 2 or season 3, I was like, I'm done with this. But also, How to Get Away with Murder, I watched till the end. Scandal, I think I stopped before the last season, and I was like, I should
When she
go
was
back.
pregnant in real life, and they was trying to hide it with lamps and stuff. Like, oh my goodness, just ended.
Yeah, I think once he left the wife, and then like he was trying to be with her, and then the fuck. I was like, this too much. But I mean, I guess how long can you go in their particular situation?
Yeah. And in real life, I mean, men are leaving their wives for their mistresses. So I guess, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't that part of it, but just something about it. Like the story was just like wah wah after that. Like it's not as exciting now.
Right? It's like it was fun when y'all was sneaking around.
Right. Now it's like
a couple.
now that Melly ain't about to knock nobody in the head, like, okay, look, who cares? Who cares? I didn't watch Fargo either. I was gonna watch that one season that Chris Rock was on, and I never did. Never did.
Chris Rock was supposed to be doing a Martin Luther King movie, and I'm like, y'all picked him to do what? Daddy, Zeus, I can't do. That's just I already told Christina that's the trenches. That's the gutter. I can't.
I am not paying for another streaming service, and I did want to see the male the guys because I wanted to see the one with what's his name, but I'm like it's kind of like depressing that they even having him on here and we're exploiting him like that. But I wanted to see his. Well, I can't think of his name.
Oh, Orlando Brown.
Yes,
I didn't want to see that.
Exactly. Part of me wanted to see the dumpster fire, and then I was like, then I guess I'm part of the problem. But in either way, I didn't watch it. I was like, I'm not paying for another streaming to watch it. So.
Even when Bad Girls Club was on, I'm like, and I was like, okay, we just doing it all over again on here, and I gotta pay.
I watched a couple of seasons of that.
It was all right at first, and it was just like, all right. Just like with anything, it's just like, okay, like.
I saw Tanisha season. I saw.
Yeah.
Is it Megan season?
Yeah, I do vaguely remember her. I remember Natalie Nunn being on there.
Natalie, I saw her season. It was like I don't think I've seen all of them, but like sporadically.
Yeah.
I've seen like maybe 3 or 4 of the 60,000 seasons. So yeah. Yeah, Zeus. I don't. Jocelyn's Cabaret. I'm like I'm not doing Zeus. Zeus.
Because of fighting, y'all got people on here with missing teeth, pregnant, fighting. Like I'm tired. Yeah. And it's like LA, like that. Then you got like Basketball Wives LA. Like y'all too old for this. Like let me do Orlando. Like they right in a like good age range. It's like y'all not fighting. Y'all arguing about stupid stuff. Like this would be easy to take notes on.
And that's the problem I was having because like that's the problem on Roja. Like they're mad at the Candies and the Kenyas, and it's like, what do you expect them to give? Like this it is what it is. Like you need new people because then when they don't, and you get the older people doing it like Marlo, don't nobody like her. So it's like,
yeah,
you just gotta get new people. But
you have to. I really don't want to see Candy anymore, and I like Candy, but she don't need to do this.
I don't want to take her bag. She could be a friend of like Cynthia. I don't mind Cynthia as a friend of like just come back and just get you a little. And you could still come on and promote the show. Maybe you could do.
Cynthia was doing more as a friend than she was doing as a cast member.
I mean,
I don't want to see anybody old. Like I want old people to go. Somebody said there should be a time limit, like 4 years max or something, and I agree. After a while, like end it. Like there's nothing else. Candy gave us everything she got. There's nothing else to give. We saw you lose a fiance, was single, a single mom with your baby daddy issues. You got married. You had a baby via surrogate. You got back with a like what else? We saw you open a restaurant. There's literally nothing else.
Mama Joyce not liking nobody.
All right, like we don't want to see Don Juan in them no more. Like we've seen everything. OLG is coming back. I did like that show. I'll see her over there.
I didn't watch that. Didn't watch it. I may go watch it now, but
it was was pretty good. Only because it, it had nothing to do with Candy and Tide. I like the cast. The cast was pretty good. Plus, if you ever work in a restaurant, it's like it was given the real of working in a restaurant.
Okay. Yeah. I may. I seen she was sending everybody. Did you review it or no? OLG. Or were you doing YouTube then?
I didn't. I don't think I was doing reviews when I was out.
No, just because I know she sent some of like the YouTubers like thank you baskets and stuff like that. Because I seen Ashley and somebody else. I was like, oh, look at the little baskets. I'm like, I'm not recapping that, but it's
I don't think I was doing it then. But then she was giving them interviews. And I kind of wish I was doing it then. But you got to be a big guy to get a Candy interview.
Yeah. And I was like so conflicted because she did that interview with I can't never think of nobody's name. House of Aaron.
Okay.
She was crying about Carlos stealing her life story. And then now when he's like recapping it, like he's more like Marlo, and I'm like, what's this? When do you have a problem with Candy? But I guess I shouldn't expect everybody to like kiss Candy's behind just because they got an interview. And I never watched any of his stuff before that. Once he got that interview, I would have like, let me go see what he said when she was talking about Carlos. And then that's when I started watching his content. But then as he started recapping the season, I'm like, do you even like Candy? But I guess, like I said, you don't have to kiss somebody's butt just to get an interview.
I forgot what it was. There was some comment he made about something, and I was like, I don't keep up with him.
Yeah. I kind of stopped watching. I was like,
hello, YouTuber. Hope he does well. Hope he does well. I don't watch it.
There's a lane for him. Somebody's watching him definitely, and I think he prefers like Marlo, which no, but I mean that's everybody. Everybody can't say the same thing, so I mean, maybe it is better to be like a little different, and then you're giving somebody else a different venue than everybody.
You gonna side with Marlo though? Like, be for real. Like, what are you in agreement with her on exactly?
I tried to rock with her till she threw the babies out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when she took a turn the season before last. And in this season, it was like they tried to like give her like, a redemption story, but she still was like stirring up stuff at the beginning. And then towards the end, she kind of shut her mouth. So it was like,
I never saw for. She should have never got a peach. What did Iyanla say? Not on my watch. If it was up to me, she would have never got a peach. She should have just stayed a friend of. She didn't have nothing going on. She used them nephews, allegedly.
Yeah, because she was doing better as a friend of, because like then her shade and stuff was like more fun shade, more light. I mean, not that she didn't get into no drama, but I'm like, I just prefer you like that. Like, I don't like mean, nasty Marlo. So it was like,
she was always so nasty, so rude. When was she not mean and nasty?
I mean, she was nice.
Them nephews in tugging my heartstrings. They ain't do nothing for me.
Who slapped the girl because they liked the Twitter post? That was in Baddies Eve.
Oh, I told y'all that's together. That's the trenches.
What is going on?
Hey,
D Movie Man, he ain't getting no sleep. Oh, Tanisha, cause of me. No sleep cause of me.
One of the ones that make me want to watch. What is it? House of Villains.
I'm watching. They are dragging that shit.
I feel like it's a good concept, but I don't know. I did watch the second episode. I got to catch up on the third.
It's good, but just binge them and fast forward through them because they leaving us on cliffhangers at the end of every episode. I was just watching JB's recap, and I was like, "Child, why are they dragging this out?" Like, we got to the end of episode 1, they didn't tell us who was going home. Then the end of episode 2, we still didn't find out who was going home. So I think like the top of episode 3, I was like, "This too much."
Yeah, it's like, okay, I already see 2B continues every week with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't want to see it anywhere else. I don't need a cliffhanger nowhere else.
Watch that. Child, was the worst thing they could have ever did is to give her a doggone peach.
She didn't disappoint me because I already knew she was going to do exactly what she did. I didn't think she was going to kick the nephews out. I wasn't surprised. She kicked them out for weeks.
That was reality TV gold. Her and them daggone pots and pans. And now she's on House of Villains, and I'm just waiting for her to like be more of a villain. Like she just be like, she's a mom. She just be
That's
chilling.
what it was for me on when New York was on there being friendly. Like Tiffany HBIC hollered. What is all this friendly stuff? What is this? This is House of Villains.
She cranking it up now. When you watch the next ones, she's like,
I'm like, Bobby Lights is acting like more of a villain there. Like, come on, what is this? I want my villains to be villains. Omarosa was the only one that understood the assignment. That little clear girl.
I think New York just had to get warmed up because now you're like, girl, what is you talking about? Who said what? Who are you fighting with yourself? Okay, never mind. I guess New York is awake now. I guess she was asleep because
she didn't want to get let go. I mean, Omarosa came in there ready and understood the assignment. That clear girl was like, I don't know who Omarosa is. Like, girl, you ain't gonna be here long.
Like, Google. Right? Google was like,
you don't. Okay.
Google, don't play with me. And she kept asking her, she was like, anyway, I was like, girl, you better go ahead. She just gave it that look like.
Yeah, because that's the only one. I think, who is that? Omarosa, New York, Tiffany, Bobby Lights. The rest of them, I'm like, I don't want to see Shake. Like, he can go.
No, absolutely not. You didn't even give us, no. And the other people I don't know. Like, I didn't watch Vanderpump, so I didn't really know him. I didn't watch The Bachelor. Mm-hmm. I didn't even
watch The Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, there's one girl that she came from some show, and I'm like, oh, I don't know you either. Nafisa, the one that's quiet and don't say nothing. You know who I'm talking about. She be over there not saying nothing. You got the one.
How long can you get away with being quiet before somebody be like, hey, why is she here? Get her out of here. You can't sit around and just be quiet, playing it low key. Get out.
Child. Is she up for elimination?
I don't know, because I'm still on episode. I just did episode 2, and I think they're on episode 4.
New York. I think she might be up for elimination because then she decided she was going to go try to flirt with one of the guys once he won the challenge, and he was like, get out of here.
All right, this ain't no dating show. This is House of Villains.
You want to try to make they cancel indefinitely. Is it canceled or they put it on a little hiatus?
I think they filming right now. I just saw Drew Adore posting a picture with a green screen in the back. So I don't think they canceled. They're not going to cancel Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's their biggest, even still with them losing numbers, but when we factor in streaming and stuff, like.
Pretty girl, you could do it better. You can give us Muncie representation better than old scandalous ass Marlo, because that wasn't it.
Didn't we have a Muncie somewhere else? Wasn't there another show? Oh, it was Quiet. So we'll see that on Married to Medicine.
You don't really see that though. The little boy come in the kitchen, he eat a sandwich, and then he be in the car like the school bus is too loud with his little cute self, and that's it. We don't see.
She really sat up there like, oh yeah, he living with me, and then come to find out like he really live on his mom. Like, girl, y'all gonna stop using these nieces and nephews for storylines.
Okay, him and the mama, he's so cute. A whole decade to get a peach. Yeah.
And then my thing with Marlo was at one point she said she didn't want a peach. So if you don't want it, then don't take it.
She wanted that peach. That's why she didn't take that show that Kandi was trying to get her to scurry her ass back there to go be a friend of one of the Housewives of Atlanta and still not have no damn peach. She wanted a peach.
Right, which was silly because she would have been given main character energy over there instead of waiting for 10 years and getting paid per diem and paying for her own trip to Africa on the Housewives of Atlanta.
and they had other people to support her, so it wouldn't be like she just had to carry the show. But yeah,
I would have been curious to see her and Funky Dineva and them.
Talk about fumbling a bag.
Okay. I guess she said,
like,
look, she playing the long game. Like, yeah, it looked like a bag right now, but in the end, I'm like, by the time she got on Atlanta, like Atlanta is running its course.
I was going to say she could have still did Friend of with Atlanta. She could have hopped on at another time. Like,
you know, sometimes they don't want them on like two different networks.
I think, wasn't it the same? It was a different network?
I think it was supposed to be WeTV.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I don't know.
And We's not under Bravo's not. No, I guess not. That's Peacock. I don't know. Yeah, I guess because I'm like,
yeah.
Fumble the bag. I would have took that, and then by the time it was canceled, then you could have won.
I would have been on a, you know, if I would have got picked for the other show, I'd have been pissed because they sit there and film and do all that stuff. So I wasted all that time, and you ruined the show. Even with the Basketball Wives of Orlando, they keep showing these flashbacks. Like, how long have y'all been filming?
I was wondering that. I would in the first episode, I was like, huh?
Like everything they last year this, last year that, and I'm like, at this point, show us what happened last year.
Maybe they couldn't get the show off the ground last year.
Yeah, they must have been trying to get it picked up or something.
So they're like, we're just gonna keep the footage and just throw it in there. But now I'm cold. I bet you my son is asleep. No, because the other one would have came in here, opened the door.
I you had on your Halloween sweater.
Yes, I didn't button it up all the way. You see me coming on with the eyeballs, and I got my little. We're gonna wear these 1,000 times, and I give you some purple and some black lips, and that's all the festivity. I'm gonna throw my little cobweb outfit on tomorrow to go to another trunk or treat with this little boy. We went to one last night at his school, and now tomorrow he got one with his cousins, and I'm like,
yeah, y'all having them this weekend. I don't know. Halloween is just not that's not my holiday.
I think I've worked every Halloween for the last, I've been at my job 10 years. No, 1 year I was off because it was a Sunday. And I had a funky good time because my adults be having their little sip. I said, oh, this is fun. But my kids always complaining, Mom, you work every Halloween. I'm like, it's just another day. Which is why I usually don't get dressed up. Like I'll use my stuff for YouTube, or if I take them somewhere to a trunk or treat or a Halloween party. But other than that, I'm like,
yeah,
I'll be working. I'll put my little orange and black socks and my little earrings on to go to work, and then I'm like,
see, they never get that much out of me. I let them, go and have it, but I listen. My mom told me I was too old to be trick or treating when I was like 9. Like, if you don't want to take me anymore.
Just say that.
I never.
Mama Mac about to get you. You better watch.
She probably sleep down to this church in the morning. She's like, it's the now. See, she wasn't going to church like she do now. I'd be like, oh, it's demonic. It's demon time. We don't celebrate that. I let them have the experience, but I never, because I don't like scary stuff. So and then now you can't trust the candy or nothing.
It was so funny. Yeah, it was so. Told you. I ain't sleep yet. Somebody say my name. I'm not yet now. What? It was funny because the trunk or treat people decorate their trunks, and it could be anything. So my son was like with another little brown girl, and she was like, and he's like, oh, you go come get the candy. She's like, nothing ain't about to jump out of there. They're like, oh, no. It's like, I'm with her. Don't make me walk up here and get this candy, and then you got some kind of
yeah. See, now it's like, no, I just buy the bag of candy and y'all just be great.
We don't even get trick-or-treaters over here, so I didn't. The last 3 years I bought, but this year I'm like, I'm not buying no candy, because then we end up eating it, or I end up taking it to work because they done trick-or-treated and got candy. Now I got 2 bags of candy, and we don't need all this candy in here, so I didn't buy anything. And he only got like a little bit from trunk or treating because I had to work, so we got there late. Because one of the neighbors was like, "It's over." I was like, "Don't pay him no mind. Don't pay him no mind. It's said till 8 o'clock. Like we good."
They never get that much trunk or treat or Hallelujah night at church. I'm like, they don't hardly get no candy. You only gonna get some candy if you go to the store.
They give you, because sometimes they give you a pretty decent, like they had the fire department there, they had the police officers there. The police was like, take a little handful because you get one and mommy gets 4. I was like, yes, mommy gets 4. Make sure you get the chocolate.
Last year we went to my son's school, but they didn't do it on the weekend. They did it during the week. But this year, he's in middle school, so they're not doing that now.
Yeah, I think that, he got one more year, so I think 4th grade is the last year. And then, like you said, when they go to middle school, that's over. So, yeah. No candy apples, Kendall. We were trying to decorate this pumpkin. We still not carving. We're gonna try Frankenstein. So we did the green base, and we're gonna try to go back tomorrow and finish it. And we still got to make our Halloween cupcakes. But I think maybe next year he might be old enough for some carving. We'll see. I just
y'all festive.
Huh?
So y'all real festive. Cupcakes, pumpkins. You gonna take this costume I got off of Amazon to call today?
At school, they give them pumpkins. They like have pumpkins at school. So, because like last year, I thought they only did it like kindergarten, 1st grade, and then last year I was like, oh, so I guess y'all just gonna get pumpkins up until the 4th grade and you leave this school. So I'm like, I'm not buying. When we went to pick apples, he's like, I was like, I'm not paying for no pumpkin when he gonna give you one at school anyway. So that's why we
started middle school in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So start middle school 6. Which I'm like, I feel like Mama Mac, like you're getting a little too old to be out. How much longer? But I gotta start all over again with my daughter. Like, but she's not gonna get a lot of candy because ain't nobody about to give a toddler a bunch of candy.
No. Yeah, that's all right. Look, she decorating Oreos. Listen. Be whatever.
Hands on. Oh my gosh. And I feel like I'm not like, listen, we can bake cookies and stuff around Christmas time.
Target has a bunch of that stuff because we do that too. We did we do a haunted house one year? I can't remember. But my whole thing is the only reason I end up doing some of the things is because some of it is like I miss it, but then it's like I have the 8-year-old. My kids are so far apart. The 15-year-old be like, so I'm like, oh, let mommy. Oh, I got you some. Let's do the cookies and let's do the cupcakes. And so at least, he's doing something, although he'd still be like, I just want to hang out with my brother. But I'm like,
that's how I feel the age gap, because I feel like by the time my daughter is old enough to, start school and do it, I don't care anymore. I've already done it.
You'll be doing it. You'll be doing it. You say you're not, but then you're going to be like,
I'll be baking cupcakes and making muffins and stuff now. Listen. I don't remember. I didn't do it when I was that age either. Like carving pumpkin. I didn't do any of that. Mama Mac she said, don't do it, but it's just the truth. She wasn't carving no pumpkins or doing none of that stuff. And the light was off in the frame.
My parents didn't do that. We did hand out candy, but there was no carving pumpkins. There was no decorating. I honestly don't know who I went trick-or-treating with because it wasn't my parents. I feel like I went with one of my friends, and I don't know what adult we went with.
Only child, so she's I was too old at 9. Like I would give candy away and keep some of that, but she probably ain't gave out candy since I lived in her house.
I might as well have been the only child because I was trick-or-treating till I don't know. My brother graduated when I was 10 and went on about his business. So it was like, so it was kind of like only child. It was like, figure it out. And I was like, I'm going with so-and-so. And it was like, okay, we working. We don't got no time for that.
I know. Cause I started to be like, I'm working. Oh, well, but I did take some time to get off early to go.
I love the holidays too. And I think my mom, I may, be overcompensating with the single mom and then them being so far apart. It's a lot of like trying to make sure, creating memories. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, when you're a single mom, you overcompensate.
Yeah. I do. Like, we haven't taken a family trip in quite some time, just because the funds be funding. But as soon as everything gets back together, we got to get to, because my oldest one's been to like so many different places, and my middle one, he's been some places, but like the little one ain't. We went to not even Hershey Park. We took him 1 year for his birthday. Oh, Sesame. Went to Sesame Place for his birthday, and I don't know if we had like a trip since then, but yeah.
Yeah. Very soon.
Christmas is my favorite. Christmas is my favorite holiday. No. I cannot wait.
I'm feeling like a Grinch on Christmas lately, because especially if you're a single mom, it's so overwhelming to like buy all these gifts, do all these things, and it's like, who's taking care of the mom? Like, who makes sure that the mom is, okay. So take care
of yourself. 3 for you, 1 for me. 4 for you. Let mom have a drink. I usually try, if I can. It may have to be really inexpensive, but I try to buy myself one thing for Christmas. Sometimes I don't, and some of my customers will give me like wine, so I'll be like, I'm gonna just take the wine and sit my ass down. But I try to do something for yourself. It is overwhelming, because like it's exciting, but then like you said, at the same time, the spending the money, I know your older one. Them older ones is the worst ones. The little ones, you can get them a bunch of little stuff and that be it. Like, I could get you 10 little things and I ain't spent $100, but your son's a teenager, right?
He's 11.
Look, close enough. All his stuff is
in
that price range right now.
I'm like, you already got a phone. Like, what else?
Games, everything that they ask for, clothes, because the sneakers be expensive. Everything that they ask for is in that higher price range.
Right. Which is the only good thing now is like he wear uniform now. Thank goodness.
Oh, yes. I was a uniform kid too in high school. And I wear a uniform to work. And I ain't mad at it.
You escape the uniform.
You don't have to think about what you got to wear when you get up. So
we already know I work from home. So, I mean, I'm going to wear whatever I'm wearing.
I'm gonna wear these pajamas, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Yes, come on, overcompensate is your middle name. I do kind of get by humbuggish, but I have to like rein it back in. Like, this is for the kids, this is not for you. And then it's like, also like you said, like I did grow up in a 2-parent household, but both of my parents were working, and so we didn't take a lot of family vacations. We didn't do a lot of that stuff. The one thing that we did do is we did Christmas, which is maybe why I love Christmas so much, because my one grandmother lived around the corner, but the other one lived in Brooklyn. So my parents were like, we not traveling. Yeah, we just gonna do it here. So everybody can just come here, and then that's it. And now they don't want to. They're like, no, Christmas is any place but here. Here, not here, not here.
For a while, up until when I got pregnant with my daughter, and then with the panorama, but I was like taking my son here and taking him there, and I'm like, I'm going all these places, like I'm worn out, like goodness, I don't feel like doing it anymore. So I really don't feel like going anywhere on Christmas. But it's like you have experiences.
My best friend does that. We are one central location. Like, if I have to, I'm trying to think, is it next year? This year, I know I have to work the day after Christmas. So I'm like, I don't know what we're going to do, because like when I got sick with the the vid 1 year, we obviously had to stay home. So we didn't go anywhere. And then some years we will go to my brother's house, or we just stay home. So I think next year I'm off the day after Christmas. So we'll definitely go in next year. We'll probably go in this year. So it's just like, same thing. We go to one central location, all the families there, and that sometimes is overwhelming, because I don't want to be around them people, but
yeah, same thing. So I'm ready to go.
I'll be in the other room heavily on my phone, unless my kids need something. You good? Okay. That needs batteries? Okay, I got you. Anything else? All right, I'm gonna be in the room. Okay, thank you.
Like you got to be getting gifts for those other people and stuff. Like, listen, I can only get gifts for my own kid. Please don't give me anything. Just leave me out of it. Like, it's fine. I don't want nothing, and I don't want to get it. please. And
I do that too. I buy for my whole family, my kids, my best friend, her kids. It's
oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she buys more people than that. It was funny because one year my brother was like, "How about we just do for the kids?" Now I have 3. I think I didn't have the third one at the time now, but I have 3 kids. My brother has 2, and my brother and his wife make like he just retired. Y'all make 6 figures. And my mother was like, "Y'all make the most money in the family, and y'all don't want to do." My mother was like, "No, I only get Mother's Day and Christmas. You're not gonna take Christmas away." I was like,
see, my aunts and I'm like, oh, let's just, like they was getting stuff and it'd be like a scarf or something. Like, please just don't get nothing. Like, I mean, if you want to do something for my kids, then fine. But it's like, leave me out of it. I'll get something for like my kids and my parents.
Gift cards work. Like my grandmother, she don't shop. She'd be like, everybody before she used to get different gift cards. Now we all get the same gift. It just be different dollar amounts. Like the adults might get more to the kids.
Yeah.
But she'd be having that. She puts in a little Christmas card. She'd be like, "Here, that's for you and your kids, and then that's for you, and then that's for my parents." I'd be like, "Oh,
just thinking about it. I mean, rest. Can we just skip to New Year's?" I'll probably get something from like my parents, my kids. I have step siblings now, but I didn't have them. So that's it. They ain't young enough to be my kids. So that's about it.
Yes. Clothing and Yes. They think that their names are on my W-2 for some reason. And my 15-year-old was asking if I some type of Nike something. And I was like, how much is that? I was like, put on your Christmas list. If I don't get it, maybe your grandmama or your auntie and uncle or something get it. Because he was like, oh, yes. Because now he's the one. Like my oldest son, it don't have to be like I would take him into like the Nike outlet and he would pick out like he's gotten a little bit more flashy, but it would be like Air Force Ones, like something very simple. Like I'll be like, oh, we get like the cheapest sneakers in here. This middle one is the one I'd be like, I want that. And I'd be like, listen, he had gave me a whole list one year, and every single sneakers is one that they don't even sell in stores no more. I'm like, I'm not paying $500 for a pair of $200 sneakers. It's like,
right. They were in adult sizes, and this was like, it's too much.
I don't pay that for myself, so I'm not going to GOAT or none of these other resellers and paying no up price. So I'm like, what you can do is go on Foot Locker and see what's available for me to purchase, and then we do it that way. Right. Freaking $500 sneakers. Yeah. These kids bugging. He is definitely that one. Yes, gift card me, please. Don't give me no scarves or I don't want a scarf, but
And like, thank you for the thought. Like, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay. I've done that too. Like my ex. He was like not a Chris. Like I used to find all these men that weren't into the holidays. I'm like, your mama didn't like you, huh? Okay. So I was like,
if you ain't into the holidays, it's a red flag on the play. Like if I finally have a companion, then you need to be giving me something for the holiday. I mean, not getting out of the holidays long enough.
So he got to the point where like one Christmas he was complaining about like, what spent and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so we just go, so I one year for his mom, like, I like to bake. So I think I made like a banana bread or something. And I had like a bottle of wine. I made like a little basket, but I was like she was okay with it. I'm like, your son's being cheap. So like I did the best that I could.
I do get something for my ex's moms, but yeah, which is like, why am I getting something for your mama? You ain't getting nothing for it. So you're my daughter's dad, his mom was like, oh, I got something for my sons and my daughters-in-law. Like, can you put in on this? Girl, please. Don't be giving nobody no credit. I got this. See? Like now I'm about to
I went to the store or my fingers went on the phone and ordered it.
I was scrolling online looking to see what you like. Don't do it.
Yeah, so I don't got no mama-in-laws to buy for no more because I don't buy for nothing. My kids don't buy them nothing.
Grandmothers?
Huh?
So the grandmas don't get no.
My mama good. They don't be getting my kids nothing either. So there's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, all I can do is encourage you to make the phone call, and then I'm still somehow the bad guy. Like, these kids don't be thinking about you. I'll be the one. Like, did you call your
Yeah, like you call you the adult. Why they got the call?
Well, the older one, he has it down packed, but he be forgetting people's birthday. He'd be like, "When's so and so's?" Okay.
Oh, that's sweet.
But other than that, but the younger ones, yes, pretty girl. That part right there. They. Absolutely. My friend does that because she's from a family of 6 kids, and then yeah, and then the kids have kids, have kids, have kids. So I think she buys for her parents, and she buys for the siblings' kids, and then I think she pulls names, and then I think that's how they do it. I'm like, okay, it's 6 of y'all, so I
yeah, a lot of people.
Girl, I'd be like, girl, show me your ways, because sometimes I be trying to stick to the budget, and I buy for a lot of people, and she buy for more than that. So
that's how people be working to the bone around holiday season and picking up second jobs and whatnot.
Yeah, usually I get over. Last year I didn't really get none, but usually I get overtime on my job. So like that check right before Christmas and the one right after it be nice. Last year, not so much. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? And then
but with the right now, this year is like really tough on people. I just saw some article where they were saying people aren't even able to pay their car payment. So to expect people to buy these Christmas gifts and they can't even take care of their day-to-day household expenses, it's just.
And she does. She might start in September, but I mean, I don't know how Christmas went. I don't know if we ever really talked about how Christmas was when she was growing up. I'm sure it was. I mean, both her parents work, but still, that's a lot. And these kids be having a lot. Like, child, I don't know. The little one, he gets the most, but I spend the least on him. I think I spend the most on my 21-year-old because, like,
yeah,
I want this type of shoe, and I'd be like, okay, and the shoe be like $100, and I'm like, and then he wants clothes, he wants gift cards, he wants,
right. Then you feel like, okay, well,
so
if I'm not really paying for nothing the rest of the year, like on Christmas, I got you, but
that's how we do. That's how we operate. Then whatever you want to go and eat with your friends, you're gonna pay for that. You need some t-shirts, underwear, socks, stuff like that. I got you. You need snacks, you need some lotions. I got you. But you just want a new shirt and pick. Yeah, hit me up at Christmas and birthday time, because especially I'm trying to be reasonable. Like because he'll wear stuff that like. He'll wear like it don't gotta be Burberry, but like he might pick up. No. He's that kid. Like he liked what was it? Balenciaga, those
I know.
Right? That's what he liked, right? So what we had done is went to Zara, and he was okay with that.
You better like to go to get a job and pay for yourself 21.
He give you the inspiration, and you just get to whatever. That's how we work. He don't have to have the name brand. He just wants the look. So he, those you got from Zara, he's gotten plaid shirts from like ASOS. It's not Burberry, but it's he's okay with that. That's why I said the 15-year-old I think might be a problem, because he's starting to get like a little bit into like the Jordans and the sneakers of it all. So I'm like,
you don't need to get a job.
He will. He was supposed to get working paper like 2 years ago, but this summer it passed us by. Every time I have to get it before school was over, because every time I ran up there during the summer, I'm like, it says the school is open, but nobody's answering the phone. I can't get in. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, all right, this year before the summer's over, we're gonna get these working papers so he can go. He wants to work because he already know what it is. But like I said, my 21-year-old, he's pretty good because like I said, he don't have to have the name brand. He just wants the look. So as long as it looks like a Balenciaga, he's good. He's pretty easy like that.
But kids gonna be cruel. They gonna be like, they ain't Balenciaga. I mean, it's the whole thing. Like, get a job.
You know it don't have no. He was going to private school. Nobody ever bothered him. You know it don't. It's not like I'm buying you knockoff, and it's like a fake.
Right.
It's just inspired by. So you can't even say they're not Balenciaga because they don't say Balenciaga, but they
got the look. Yeah. I'd rather have that where it just I just had to look than to buy something fake. Like I'm not buying no knockoff.
Yeah, no, that's what we do. And he ain't never had a problem with it. Y'all believe in judging gifts based on behavior, naughty or not. I would like to say yes, but when it comes to Christmas, sometimes with the kids, it don't go like that. And I should look. That's a conversation for my therapist. I should, because if you've been tearing your ass,
I be feeling like in the moment, like no, now you're not getting nothing. You ain't getting no gifts.
The grades do always tend to be better around that report card, though.
The time come, you be feeling guilty, but yeah, it should be like, listen, you got to learn the lesson.
Them grades be getting better around Christmas time, and then after that, you'd be like, wait, what just
happened? On Halloween, I was like, no, you ain't going out because you just got in trouble at school, or you didn't want to give me your progress report. But I already paid for the costume. Like, well. Next.
No, he don't ask for the name brand. He just be like, he wants something that looks like that. Don't beat me. I don't got no money for none of that. Not right now. But he's never been that kid. He don't have to he'll wear Nike, but I don't think he have no designer or nothing. No designer, nothing. He knows better. Yeah, it does.
What else do you need besides just give me, like you say, just put the cash in the card and I'll figure out what I need to pay.
Well, that's what he wants from everybody else. But for me, I used to because I know his style. So sometimes I would pick things out. But now at this point, I'd be like, just send me the links and I'm going to just put it in the cart. And then we just going to do we just going to do it that way. And then everybody else, he'd be like, everybody else could just, because he was mad at me last year. Because I was like, well, at least put something on the list. He's like, I just want cash. I was like, well, at least. And then my nephew didn't have a list. He's like, I told you.
And I ain't fighting for you to come up with no list. Easier for me. But some people do. My dad's was feeling away. She's like, she likes personable gifts and all that. Like, why? Now I got to think of something crafty and we'll get picture frames and stuff. Like, girl, if you don't take this gift card and go.
It's just, to me, it's just for, who that suits. Like, if you have somebody like my son that's going to take cash or a gift card, then that's what you're going to get. If you have somebody that wants a more personable gift, then you going to get that. I'm going to give myself a budget because we not balling out of control, but it's just going to be what it's going to be.
I feel like after a while, you start running out of ideas for personal gifts. Like, okay, I got cologne last time. I don't know what I got your watch the time before. Like, what else?
That's my grandmother, because it's like, but it's like I can't give her cash or a gift card. Like, that's grandma. So I'll be trying to every year. I'll be like, But I'm that person that when you talk to me, I make mental notes or I'll put them in my phone. Like, if you say you like something, because when Christmas time comes, I don't want to be like.
If they tell you, sometimes people don't tell you. You just I don't even know.
Well, she don't ever ask for anything, but how sometimes the stuff will come up in conversation and you'd be like, I was outside starting my car and my hands were cold because I couldn't find my gloves.
Yeah.
She ain't never going to come out and tell you directly I want a scarf or some pajamas. But
because you mess around and be like, I don't know. Do you want gloves? They don't tell you nothing. And you'd be like, man, what do I get for somebody who has everything already?
Skincare. I've gotten skincare, hair care. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. If you know what the person likes. Otherwise, cash and gift card is just going to have to be it. But skincare, hair care, snacks, wine. Snacks, wines, any of that. But yeah, she's like one of them panorama years. I was like, you gonna get pajamas because you ain't going nowhere.
Not pajamas.
You can get some pajamas, and that's it.
Pajamas from where? Old Navy?
Marshalls. Marshalls, any of those above. Yeah. Yeah, like I when it comes to like kids' birthday parties, I'm the gift card queen. Like my 8-year-old got a birthday party to go. I'm not picking on no gift. Every birthday party we going to, they just getting a gift card. We're gonna pick out a card, we're gonna get a gift card, and we're gonna go to the party. Go to the party. But when it comes to Christmas, I do, try with certain people, like I said, like my grandmother, because I can't very well give her cash or a gift card. My son, if he asks for cash, you're gonna get cash. But he'll ask, like I said, just give it to me specifically what you want. Send me the link. I press the button, put it in the cart, and call it a day. But gift cards, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. Yeah. I'll try. I have too many people to buy for, and I think I'm gonna like you said, this year is a little rough. So I go for my kids first, and then whatever is left. That year that I was sick and I had the vid, luckily I had done, I think, almost all my shopping for my kids by the time I came down with this. I was like, well, I didn't finish the rest of the people, but I'm not going to see them no way.
Right. Yeah, that was a perfect year to get away. Like, listen, next year.
Like, yeah, I mean, I did end up after, because like my nephews, they're in their 20s now, so I can give them gift cards. I might try to get them a little something small,
After
but
a certain age, they don't want no personable gifts. They want gift cards and money.
Unless like my nephew now, he's in college, he plays football. So like if he asks for a pair of gloves, because them gloves be like $60, I might buy you like a pair of gloves and give you a gift card if I got it, or if not, you're gonna get one or the other. We're gonna get one or the other. But yeah, other than that, it's like yikes. Yeah. Well, we do. Our family does do a list. It's crazy. It's crazy, but this year is going to look a lot different for me. Okay, and my little one, he be losing stuff lately, so I'm like, you're wasting my money because I don't got money to spend replacing stuff. So I mean, that means you don't want to be responsible and appreciate things. So it's gonna be a lot less for you this Christmas.
Or you want something that's gonna be from Five Below? You want AirPods? Getting cordless headphones from Five Below, or whatever else.
My 15-year-old is mad because he don't have no damn AirPods, but the ones that I bought him was like $60, and they sitting in the room, and I never see him use them. So I'm like, why would I spend $100 and something for AirPods and you don't use the?
You don't want to use them because they're not AirPods.
He use them in the house. You can't use them at school, no way. You using them in the house, who's gonna see him?
I guess he said after school when he get on the bus or wherever, he don't want to be seen with just earphones. He wants AirPods.
Them kids don't care. They mom and dad ain't got them AirPods either. And I wouldn't want them to take them on the bus, honestly, either. You're going to lose them. So they're for at the house. So when you get home, who's going to look at them? Put them in your ear and use them. So we don't have to hear your music, your friends screaming. Like, I don't want to hear none of that. That's what they're for. And you're not using them. So
my son a pair of earphones from Five Below. I'm like, you don't need to keep them charged. So now I'm not getting you no AirPods.
Don't keep them charged. Don't know where they're at. Because he might have used them like once or twice, but I got them last Christmas. I don't even think of what brand they were. They might have been like Skull Candies. And like I said, they were like $50, $60 headphones. I might have got them on sale for like $30, $40, but still.
That's still good. Yeah. I told you I got I got him. I use AirPods, but that's my money. Like, you can have the $5 ones.
And I haven't had to replace mine because I lost them.
Yeah, once I got the AirPod Pros, I'm gonna have the same AirPod Pros for like a couple of years now.
Okay, but like you said, you grown, so you're gonna be responsible for your things. So. No. But the little one, he losing stuff, breaking stuff. I'm like, Christmas gonna look a little different. It's going to look a little different this year, unless it's, well, you can still break a game system. I was saying, unless it's something you can't take outside the house, because
you better make him a nice big breakfast and call it a day.
He He's gonna get something. It just ain't gonna look how he think it's gonna look. And then 8 years old, they be like, because that Target toy book came in. I was like, oh here. He was like, I'm a circle. So it's like darn near something on every page. I'm like,
I've seen people saying like they're not doing Christmas. They're like taking their kids on trips or whatever. Or they're paying for experiences. And I'm like, the amount of money and time and effort you spend on these gifts, like I almost would rather do that.
Yeah. I said the problem is I can't really take a vacation at my job around Christmas time, because if I could, that's what I was saying to my kids too. I was like, I said, I don't know whether I'm gonna have to leave this job, mommy gonna have to hit the lotto or what. I said, but I don't like I said, I don't want to be around my family, no way. So I'm like, to be perfectly honest, like I do it for them because they do want to see their cousins, but like the years that we're home and it's just us, I'm the happiest. So I'm like, I said that I'm like, I don't know if it's Disney or what. I'm like, but some like when the money is right, one year I just want to like just go away for Christmas. They were like,
I normally always feel like if I go somewhere, it's normally in the summer. But I've never gone anywhere where it's cold because I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, oh, I want to go on a trip, when it's cold and get away and go somewhere warm. But then it's like you're at the airport, you're getting on the plane with your coat and stuff on. Then you get there in a tropical island, and it's like I'm hot. Then you come back, it's cold.
We could even do like Florida, Vegas. I don't care. That's all right. Just throw the coat in the bag.
Right, this whatever. I'll figure it out.
Got a whole little backpack for just your coat. Like that's my coat. Throw that out. We're just gonna wear the t-shirt.
Compare like going to Vegas or Miami or whatever to like going. You go to Mexico, go to an all-inclusive resort. Well, I mean the kids can't do that, but it's like by the time you factor that in, like it's the same price.
Yeah. Either or. I just want to go someplace warm one year and not be around the drama because I'll be trying to keep myself sane, and I'll be trying not to drink because I'm like, I don't want to be saying nothing crazy. So I'm gonna go sit in this room and be on my phone and act like y'all not here. Like, let me know when the food is ready. Okay, all right. Now
on the holidays, it's hard because it's like seeing somebody else cooking the same food again. Seeing that turkey and the ham again.
I switched it up last year because usually I do the macaroni and cheese. So last year I was like, I'm not doing macaroni and cheese. I'm like, my sister-in-law makes a perfectly adequate macaroni and cheese. If y'all want macaroni and cheese, she can make it. I made this pasta with like chicken, shrimp, chicken sausage. I forgot what it was. I put it up on like Instagram before because I made it for my kids. I'm like, that's what I'm making.
My mouth dropped. I'm like, no macaroni and cheese. That's the main dish. Like, oh my God.
I didn't say we weren't gonna have it. I just said I wasn't gonna make it. Like I said, my sister makes good macaroni and cheese. I was like, let her make it, and I'm gonna make this pasta dish, and that's it, huh?
Had me nervous. I'm like, we can't not have it as long as somebody. Well, everybody macaroni and cheese, so we can't just let anybody do it.
No. It's at her house. I felt bad because then but I think she did that. But they do like the turkey and the not the air fryer, child. The deep fryer.
So, I'll be nervous about that deep fried turkey because honestly, too many people burn their house down.
My brother be out back, go and check on the turkey. I'll be like, okay, all right now. They got it down to a science now after all these years. So he mainly does that, and then but yeah, she's her macaroni and cheese. Ours is about the same. So I was like, she could do the mac and cheese, and I'm gonna make this pasta, and that's it. Because I don't feel like it. Because I only make one thing now. I used to make like macaroni and cheese and like a cake or something, and then I'm like, then the cake went out the window because I'm like, it's too much, and I'll be working now, and sometimes I'll be working on Christmas Eve, and I'm like,
Yeah, that is a lot. I know. So, my mom normally come over and bring some stuff, but last time I'm like, I'm not cooking no turkey or no ham. I fried some fish. I'm like, whatever's more convenient, that's what I'm doing.
I was saying something to one of my coworkers because one year we had for like Easter we had crab legs and another seafood pasta. Mm-hmm. And so someone was like, "You had crab legs?" Yeah, my coworker was like, "Yeah, crab legs for Easter." I was like, "We didn't go to church. Nobody came over. Like that's what I wanted to eat, and that's what we ate." Okay, no, it was I did a crab boil. Sure did.
Okay, y'all got money.
Easter Schmeaster. Target got crab legs, and you can get crab legs. You get crab legs. You only get a couple. Then you had like the shrimp, and it was like a little crab.
Skinny Chinese buffet crab legs. We want real crab legs.
They had enough, and then nobody that year we didn't have them no more because then nobody knew how to crack no crab legs. And then my crab was cold by the time I had cracked everybody else's crab. I was like, this was not thought through well.
They can't crack crab legs or the crab because the whole crab I'll be struggling.
No.
But crab legs I could do.
Crab legs.
Okay.
So my son was like, I think it was a couple years back. So my son was like 5, so he wasn't cracking no crab legs. And then the other 2 was like, huh? What? And I was like,
I did that at somebody had a barbecue and they had crabs, and he got a crab. He threw the whole crab in the trash. Like, oh my gosh, you threw a crab in the trash instead of asking somebody.
That's too much work. A leg, yes. A whole crab.
Yeah, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with the whole crab. And I love crab meat. Like, seafood is my favorite, but it's too much work. But crab legs, I'll do.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just 1 year. It wasn't too bad. I think because around that time, crab legs was like on sale because everybody else is getting like ham, lamb, and all that type of stuff. I was like, we eating crab legs. That's what we eating because that's what I want. And it's like it's a holiday, but it's really not because it's just another day. Because like I said, we didn't go to church. Nobody came over. It was just us. So I was like, we're doing a crab boil, and that's it. Or a crab bake.
Yeah, I feel like Easter is fine for that. Christmas is like I want the mac and cheese, yams. Yeah. I mean, I cook my collard greens in a crock pot, so I don't know.
I've gotten creative for Thanksgiving too. Like sometimes on years when we ain't go nowhere, you might be a roasted chicken or some Cornish hens, and I ain't making no daggone turkey because y'all don't eat turkey like that, no way. Yeah. But Christmas is a little different. Yes, like Pretty Girl said, mac and cheese and yams for 3 straight days. Amen. And how Christmas a little different.
I don't do mac and cheese.
In the house.
Even with the collard greens, I done started getting like
on the stove.
Yeah, the house is. I'm a little too nervous to do that in the house.
Pretty Girl, how you do that on a stove in the house? I'm curious. Come on, phone. Not full-size trees. I have like a mini tree I put up in my bedroom, and then we have a full-size tree. But I do want a full-size pink Christmas tree for my bedroom. I was like, I want just a pink tree for me, and then just let the kids go ham with the other.
I only do one tree.
See? I've done lasagna 1 year for Christmas. Now this is on the side because they still gonna make their turkey. They still gonna have their mac and cheese. But some years I get sick of making the same thing every year. And like I said, I gave up making a dessert. So I'll make one thing. So last year was the seafood pasta. 1 year I made lasagna. They was like, lasagna. I'm like, yep. Sis had the mac and cheese, right? Oh, okay. So like.
Right. How many mac and cheese? We don't need that many. But mac and cheese is a staple in the community.
That's expensive. 1 year we're going to get one, me and the kids. I was like, oh hell no. We might have to get a grocery store ham because the honey baked ham from Honey Bake Company is expensive. Okay.
If you mess around and spend enough money, you can get a free ham or turkey.
At the grocery store, yeah. Oh, okay.
I need some glaze and glaze that ham.
Y'all fancy. I won't have one of those. We got like the deep fryer in the backyard.
I don't even have an air fryer, and I was gonna get one, but I'm like, do I want to buy one and not use it? Because I remember everybody was getting that Instapot, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't even use it. I use my regular crock pot. The Instapot's in the box. So then I'm like, maybe I should get an air fryer.
Mine is sitting in the cabinet. I used it a couple of times, and then I was like we said, I use my crock pot more than the Instapot. I was like, I really wanted this thing. I always sit in the cabinet. I have the air fryer. I don't use it that much either because it's so big. Because it's 4 of us, so I can't get like a small one. So they got me like the big XL one, but it takes up too much space on my counter. So like literally, like if the kids have spring break, I'll pull it out and I'll be like, okay, all the lunch is going to be in the air fryer this week because after this week, I'm throwing it back in the closet because it's too big and it takes up too much space. They're like, okay.
Maybe if
like,
I use it, but I don't know.
You want your pizza rolls in the air fryer? They'd be like, really? Huh?
With the Instapot, I think I'm going to use it because it had that broil feature, and I was like, I'm going to put some like potatoes and stuff in here. It'll be done faster. It took the same amount of time. So I'm like, well, if it's going to take just as long as cooking it on a pot, I might as well just cook it the way that I'm familiar with, which is on the stove. Maybe like D.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does. I don't know. If I get an air fryer, I'll use it, but it's just like, I don't know. If I'm used to frying chicken like on the stove, then I guess it would save me some time and cut out some grease.
I made some good air fryer fried chicken in there, but it's just, to me, it was more work than cooking it in the grease.
Yeah, that's something like that. Like if it's not saving me that much, it's like almost the same amount of time.
Because you still gotta cook in rounds. Like you can't. It's not like you're gonna be able to put all the chicken there at the same time and cook it. So you still gonna have to like I've done 2 trays, but if
already hot, I could just dump that chicken in there.
Trays, I gotta like switch the trays. So it's
if
you do 1 tray at a time. Like I said, there's 4 of us, and if you're doing even like legs, and you're doing at least 2 for each person, it's like I could have cooked it in the grease for the same thing, but some stuff the air fryer works for. It just, like I said, it just for me, it literally cooked up too much food.
And they cook everything in there, and I'm like,
the salmon's good. I asked people, I was like, "What's good in the air fryer?" Because, like I said, I pulled it out for that week when the kids was home, and I was home, and I was like, "All right, we could use it now." But I'm like, it's just too big to be sitting up on the counter, just staring.
Some people replace their oven with that; they'll use that instead.
The oven is undefeated.
Oh, Bertha said not greens in the crock pot. Why not, Bertha? I guess let them greens simmer while I'm working.
I cook my ribs in the crock pot.
Yeah, I'm like, once I started doing it, I'm like, why was I sitting here over top of the stove?
And that meat be falling right off the bone.
Stuff in there. Then when you're ready, you throw the greens in there. It's the same process. It's just in the crock pot.
Oh, look. See, Tamika said she haven't used the stove since her son bought her air fryer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Listen, maybe I just don't know what I'm doing, but
isn't that like, well, I know with the Instapot it came with like recipes and stuff, but I don't know.
That's why I said in the cabinet. I'm tempted to throw it out, but I'm like,
I was trying to give it away, but nobody wanted it. Like I gotta sell it on Facebook Market.
Because I think you could use it like a pressure cooker too. So
I was trying to boil some potatoes in a pressure cooker, and it took almost as long. So I was like,
because I was like, maybe some oxtails in the Instapot. But
yeah, I was like, maybe I was gonna cook some rice in there or something. But I mean, I could just do that on the stove.
Yeah. Which I could also do the oxtails in the crock pot and just like you said, put them on in the morning and they be ready by dinner time. But
it's getting cold outside. It's time for the crock pot.
Okay. I think gonna need a new one soon, but I love my crock pot. Family for Christmas, parents' house, and then I go to vacation. Yeah. Oh yeah, because that would work too, because I'll be needing a vacation after I see them people too.
I just need a vacation in general.
I mean that part, but when I get around my family, it'd be doubly worse. It's that part too, which you got to clean it out. But the cleaning it and the crap sitting on my counter, just looking like a big ass microwave. I'm like, this shit is too big. Yeah, crock pot is. I like the crock pot. Like I said, I do. My kids like ribs. I put the ribs in there, like on a Sunday morning, and then by dinner time, I'll be like, okay, it'll be falling right off the bone.
That was what I think about. Too late in the day, and it's like, now I got to use the stove because it'll take too long.
Mine has like a 4-hour. I have one that has like a 4-hour setting, my crock pot. So as long as you don't put it in there too late, they be ready. Now the only thing is like you can only put like one slab of ribs in there, so that sometimes gets.
Hi.
What you doing?
Checking on you.
Checking on me. It's late. Why are you up?
All
right. Your brother asleep?
I wake him up because, he's acting asleep, but he's asleep, but he's not asleep.
Oh.
When I touch him, he's just gonna wake up and sleep.
Leave him alone.
Okay.
You already know how that's gonna turn out.
Love you.
I love you too. Yes.
Oh.
I would take the vacation in lieu of or after, but
kids be sounding so sweet there.
Huh?
So the kids be sounding so sweet at your house. Over there.
Till I get off a StreamYard, and then I'd be like, and it's only like this because the 15-year-old must be asleep, because otherwise it would be some furniture moving out there, especially if he was. I was like, please stop trying to wake him up before y'all go out there fighting.
When they be like baby fever, like, oh, I don't get no baby fever. Sorry, cute. I don't get no baby fever though.
No. I mean, I wouldn't mind somebody else's baby. Like, no. Okay, here's your mama.
No. How long are we talking?
Not that long. A visit. We're not talking about days. Like, somebody come over and visit for a couple hours and you.
Because my love has limits. My love is conditional.
Everybody's love is conditional, except for your kids. See, you woke him up. You woke him up, didn't you? Oh yeah, the holidays are rough for some people. I know, with like grief and.
Yeah.
Don't start.
I haven't been a fan of the holidays. It's for the kids. I feel like once after a certain age, it's holidays are for the children.
That's what makes the holidays fun for me. I think once my kids are grown, it'll be like a little. You probably won't see me unless they want to be around me during the holidays. Then Mama might be going.
Grandkids, do it all over again.
Yeah, hoping I got a little break. Don't look like it.
I want to make a roast tomorrow. I guess. No, it ain't midnight yet. Yeah, I want to make a roast tomorrow because the temperature's supposed to drop.
I promised my son I don't even have the stuff. He wants some chicken parm. He asked for that last week. I was like, they're gonna ask me on a Saturday for that for Sunday. So
by the time you get all that stuff, you'd be like, man, I might as well just go somewhere and just buy it. Already cooked.
Well, Target the chicken is already breaded. You just literally put it in the oven, you bake it, and you flip it over. So we do it that way. And I just put the sauce and the cheese on it because that's what I had taught. The first thing I taught him to make when he was older. Like when he was little, he was in the kitchen, but he don't remember none of that. So I was like, look, this is easy. It's already breaded. I'm like, I put a little salt on it, put it in the oven, cook it, flip it over, cook sauce, cheese, done. Boom.
Because you gotta do it again. Because my son can't even cook bacon. Like, good Lord.
I put the bacon in the oven at this point, so there's that.
And I'm like, when did this become a trend? Like bacon?
I don't know, but it's so much easier, especially if you like crispy bacon. You just.
How long does it take? I don't know. I feel like I'm just. By the time you eat, like you could have just fried it.
Like 20 minutes, but you don't have to flip it. It's it's. Yeah, you could do it less.
But then
if you put it at you could do like 425 for like 15 minutes. I think that'll get it done too. Unless you want it really crispy. It's not that bad, like especially if you're doing other things. Like, I'll be scrambling up my eggs and I might be making some pancakes and stuff, and then by the time everything is done, then the bacon be done.
The ancestors wept. The ancestors would weep. Bacon in the oven. What?
It's so much easier. I don't care. It's so much easier.
Because you mean to tell me you can't scramble eggs and flip bacon at the same time?
I'm not doing all that. Soft life. I'm still trying to get to the soft life. So I'm going to put the bacon in the oven. I'm going to cut the potatoes up, put them in the pot. That's going to be going. And then if I gotta do some eggs or something, then while you washing up the dishes, the next thing you know, boom, everything's done. Dishes is clean, food is ready. Put it on the plate.
Well, speaking of soft, like Bertha said, greens in a crock pot will overcook. No, they won't. It's a crock pot. The crock pot ain't gonna overcook.
No, I haven't burnt it. Look, knock on wood, I haven't burnt anything in my crock pot.
I never burnt a thing in crock. Even one time I had chicken, I went to work and I had the thing of crock pot on high, and I had to come back home on my lunch break, and it still ain't overcooked.
She's like, oh.
I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I had it on low. But green,
he's putting on for y'all. But that's okay.
He wanted to show his face. I got on the camera.
I was seeing the shadow coming. I was like, he coming.
He won his own YouTube channel. That's why.
With a mommy having enough trouble staying consistent and trying to help you start a channel. Favorite Christmas movies. This Christmas with Chris Brown and the crew. That's one of my favorites. Home Alone. I did look. I was gonna say I did 2 separate Christmas watches last year. I think I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this year. I'm gonna have to do newer movies.
Home Alone is my second favorite.
What's your first favorite? Grinch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just let him pull up a seat. He was ready for the camera.
Sitting here all late at night with this doggone lollipop in his mouth. You gotta go brush your teeth. Oh, yeah.
You know, at one point, my favorite Christmas movie, Friday After Next. Does that count?
Yes, that's the movie. Goodbye. Your brother's up. I can hear him.
Yeah, I know. He's in the bathroom.
Bye. Yeah, well, if you can get away, you could get away. If not, look, you just do a little self-care for yourself, put on a movie and just chillax. I wouldn't mind like a quiet doing nothing Christmas. I ain't going. Listen, that Christmas that I was sick and we really had some damn Boston Market for Christmas, I was like, I don't even care.
Was Boston Market open on Christmas?
the night before.
Boston Market fell off. My goodness.
We're going to throw this in the oven and act like it's fresh because I'm not cooking. I ain't want no doggone Chinese food, and that's what we ate. And I was like, y'all got your presents? You need batteries? Okay, because I'm about to take a nap.
Pretty Girlish Trap Contest. She said, don't knock the bacon in the oven, so I'll try it. I'll try it. It just seems like it's going to take forever. And then, is it really crispy?
Hey, Daria. Daria, we got you up late on a Saturday night hanging with us. Yes, I do love. That's why I said I want a Christmas tree for my bedroom too. We haven't been to the city to see the tree. I think my 2 oldest ones went to the city to see the tree. Not the first day, but
y'all go to the city to see a tree? Do you go out there for New Year's?
I've done that because I feel like since I live in New York, like you have to do some of the nostalgic things. As soon as I went away to college and people start asking, "Have you done that?" I was like. So I went to see the ball drop, I think like 1 year in high school and 1 year in college. The Statue of Liberty I did with like the Girl Scouts when I was younger. The tree lighting I did in college and 1 year with my kids, but it was like after we don't never go the first night that they light it. What else? Yeah, I've done a lot of like touristy things, and it's like we have relatives from out of state too, so it's like. My father used to take me to the Thanksgiving parade. My poor kids ain't never been to the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. I'm like, I'll be working. It's hard for me to get out to the city early in the morning in the cold just to like.
That's it for me, the cold. I'm a summer baby. I don't do cold. I don't like going out and doing activities in the cold. I guess that's why I'm not festive. Yeah. I don't want to be out and about in the cold. People nose running and stuff like. Ugh.
I feel bad because I've been my father took me a whole bunch of times when I was younger. Look, I was saying that's okay. So that's the one thing we did. One of the things we did do. I was saying we didn't take no vacations. We didn't do nothing. We didn't go nowhere. They didn't trick or treat. He did take me to see the tree. Not the tree. He did take me to see the Thanksgiving parade. See, Tamika put her bacon in the oven too. We try to put you on the campaign. Uh-oh, Matthew Wilson. What say you about the bacon in the oven? It will be you just don't cook it that long. You just put it on for less time, so it'll be cooked, but
I
it won't
feel
be
like
like
it wouldn't be crispy enough.
well, no, 20 minutes is gonna give you crispy. 20 minutes is gonna give you crispy. Trust me. If you don't want it that crispy, you just do it a little bit longer. You open-minded, right? Pretty girl, open-minded about the greens and the crap. Give the bacon in the oven a chance. I was the same way. I was like, bacon in the oven. And then the first time I tried it, I was like, oh.
The greens in the crock pot is like the same concept. It's like
okay, so the bacon in the oven.
Bacon on the stove and bacon in the oven is like two different things.
I could have my 15-year-old here, babe, go put the bacon in the oven and I'll be like flipping the pancakes. And then by the time all the pancakes get done, then the bacon be done. It works out.
Do you even get the house don't even smell like bacon because it was in the oven?
It's good enough. When you take it out, it's gone. Look, I always say give it one try. She won't come back and
I'll give it a try.
She's like, wait till I put that damn bacon. It's just easier for me.
I'm right now. I ain't never seen nobody doing that until like last year. All of a sudden, it's like, what's going on here? Everybody's lazy.
Yes, they have listings, Kendall, for Long Island, where different places you can go to see the people with the lights on their lawn. We did Jones Beach has like a drive-through with Christmas lights.
After the jam, a lot of places stopped doing it. And I was like,
okay. Yeah, we still
like you're in the car, so you're not getting out.
Yes. Yeah. Well, y'all could no, never mind. I was gonna say y'all could drive. I want to cuss me. I'll be like, drive. You can drive up. Yeah. It's last year. It's in the watch list. I forgot what number it is. I did one that was like my favorite Christmas movies, and then another one that was like family. So the family one had like your Grinch, your Home Alone. Then mine had your This Christmas. What else did I have for grown-up Christmas movies?
I don't know.
I can't even remember.
Yeah. Maybe I've never been festive. Maybe I was never festive because I'm like, do I care about Christmas movies? That's why I said Friday After Next, which ain't, I mean, somebody tries to tell me that's not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie.
It is. That and what's not Beverly Hills Cop. Die Hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a Christmas movie too. Lord. Now hear this boy go. Okay.
You don't have me going over there. Heads in bed.
That's my 15-year-old. You know, like they feel like, you know, since I'm up and it's like Saturday, like, well, we don't have we gonna be up too. And I'm like,
no. My son texted me, which I left. Like, I can't be bothered. And he just texted me talking about, are you lonely? Like, no, I want to be lonely some more, please.
Oh, you left the kids? It's just you? I guess I should have known that. It's quiet. See?
I can't be bothered. Are you lonely? Like, no.
Pretty girl said they smell it in the oven too. Shayna oven bacon.
It's not gonna. It don't sizzle. Like, it don't hit the same. Like,
yeah, that's what I figured. That's why after I said it, I'm like, I don't want her to curse me out, but I'm like, I know you can take the drive, and that way you don't have to worry about the flight delays and stuff like that. But then, yeah, I mean, as long as it doesn't, it will. Never mind. It depends on when you come, because that traffic do be trafficking. So, yeah. Because when I go up to my brothers, I'm like, I don't even run into traffic though. But I'm not afraid to travel in the wee night of the the wee hours of the night. But the problem with that is now that I'm getting older, I can only do night driving. I can only stay up 2 hours before I get sleepy. So I'll be like,
night driving. I can only do it when it's sunny.
Yeah, sunny. Yeah, sunny. I could do like 5 or 6 hours without having to like stop or go to the bathroom or anything. But at night, I'll be like, the 2 hour mark. I'll be like, and I'll have my son take over, but he drive like a speed demon, so I'll be trying to like go to sleep so I don't have to be up.
Last time I was driving in the nighttime, I'd have messed around and got a ticket, and my insurance can't take another hit.
Ooh,
so I'd rather drive in the day where I can see what's going on.
He's better on the highway because, especially in the middle of the night, I just have to tell him like, look, watch your speed because the holidays, them boys be out. But other than that, I'm like, he's good. No cars on the road. We good because that's what be happening.
There's no cars on the road that make you want to speed up a little bit, but that's all
I know. But at least when he gonna hit a deer, that's all I got to worry about. But like, I'll be worried like you're gonna break his brake, and I'll be.
You're a mom in the car.
I am, because my 15-year-old just keep talking about, oh, you want to teach me how? I said, no. I said, I told your brother this, and this is before I even got behind the wheel. Mommy's nerves can't take y'all driving. So I said, I will take you to a parking.
Teach you drive.
I said, I will take you to the same thing I did with your brother. I will take you to the parking lot so you can get used to where, it's automatic drive, brake, all of that is, where everything is in a car. And we get a couple of spins around the parking lot. So when your driver's ed teacher puts you behind the wheel, you know where everything is. Mommy gives you one, and that's it. And we're doing it at a parking lot. We're not even going. That's what the driver's ed is for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I will give you that. He's like,
places where you can like pay for like additional driver's ed. I might have to look into that because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's what my oldest son did at the high school, same high school I went to. That's where I took driver's ed. But like I said, I just like to give them that one time so that when you get there, you're like, where everything is. You don't get in the car and be like, oh no, we're not, because kids, they're like, where everything is. So I'll take you one time, and then after that, I hand you over to the driver's ed. And they need that too, because
this driver's ed is not gonna cut it. It's what you do at home.
They're just trying to pass the road test, and I didn't pass my road test on the first time. My oldest son did, so I do not.
I wasn't planning because I already was about to buy my car, so all I need is y'all to just give me my permit so I can go on about my business.
I had my permit, but I didn't pass that road test. I was like, and then I was going away to college, but I didn't have no car anyway. So I was like,
Parallel parking was the only thing that but you don't need that to get your permit.
No, I passed the permit. It was the road test to get my license. I didn't pass the first time.
My permit turned into, I guess when I went through school, it just turned into a license.
Oh.
Yeah, I bought my first car with a permit, and then my permit just turned into a license.
It don't work like that in New York. You take the permit test at like 16. It's just a written test, and then you got to take your road test on the street at like.
Easy don't. Then you got to go to the DMV, and I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
The teacher was like, "You good to go?" But I had a friend that failed. I'm like, if you failing at school, you ain't gonna pass in real life.
They need that driver that anyway, because they had to have they wanted night hours for him to take the road test. Like you had to sign that they had night drive, and I was like, oh,
okay, that's too what?
Yeah, because we never drove the car in the dark, but yeah, we usually when
none of that.
If you take driver's ed, you're gonna be doing night driving anyway, because he would take it did he take his after school? He took his in the summertime.
Summertime.
I know I took mine after school. And when I took it after school it's dark. So like it's light when you start driving, but by the time you finish it's dark.
Everything I did dark today, it was at school. The only thing I couldn't do was parallel park, and it was like, well, you don't have to parallel park, and that was it.
We did daylight, we did dark, we did highway, we did all of that.
That's why when I had my first car, I was like 16 or 17, I got into an accident because they wasn't checking thoroughly.
Oh wow. Said do a live. Bertha said do a live cooking bacon in the oven.
Like, look, I want to see TV reviews. What is it? What is this? Bacon. I don't want to see this.
saw that one. Kendall First Christmas with Danny Glover and Kim. I don't think I saw that one. Oh no! I did. I know what you're talking about. Yes, with Kimberly Elise when she had went and got grandma or something. She was calling that shotgun. I don't know what. Die Hard, This Christmas, Grinch, A Christmas. Oh yes, that's what I had on there too. A Christmas Story. Friday After Next. Yeah.
I think last time I was on last year, what was I watching? Oh, The Stepmother. I wasn't even watching a Christmas movie at all.
That's a little tearjerker. I'm like the stepmother's a tearjerker though. You might as well have watched the stepmother. Didn't the mama die of cancer?
You talking about with Erica Mena on Tubi?
Oh no, that's Stepmother.
I was like, what?
I think there's another movie called The Stepmother with Julia Roberts, where the mom passes away from cancer. That's the one I was thinking about. Not Erica Mena's old jankety behind. Oh my God. Yeah, Almost Christmas, I think is the one you're talking about, Kendall. Yes, Hallmark and Lifetime. Oh, okay. Yeah, and now we got the one coming this year with Brandy is doing one for Netflix. Eddie Murphy is doing one for Prime Video. I forgot. And I might put some of the Lifetime ones on there.
I don't watch the Hallmark Christmas movies, so they're all the same. But what was the last Eddie Murphy movie I watched? That one with Lauren London and was it Seth Rogen? Jonah Hill. It was when the interracial.
I know. Look, that's why I did this. That movie was.
You didn't like that one? I thought it was kind of cute. It was like, okay.
I feel like that. How you feel about the bacon in the oven? I don't know. I just.
Wait a minute. Be clear. I'm not opposed to bacon in the oven. It just don't make no damn sense to me. Because why?
And that movie didn't make no damn sense either.
Why are we cooking bacon in the oven? It just take you put it in the pan. But it's fine. I'll try it.
If you're doing other things, like I said, like if you're making pancakes, you be making 50-11 pancakes. And by the time you're done with the 50-11 pancakes, the bacon be ready. Just there you go. Here, get your plate, or I'll fix the plates. So you could do a bacon vid with your son.
Yeah, I do it on his.
Do it on his channel. Look,
on his channel.
He's gonna be like, "What? I'm not cooking no bacon, Mom. Don't even make no sense."
He'll do it.
Make no sense.
Because I told him, like, you want to have your channel, you need to come up with creative ideas. I ain't coming up with no ideas. He's talking about, I want to talk about basketball. Like, you do food reviews. He's talking about basketball. Like, well, how does that even work? You have a niche. But I'm
gonna say you really should be able to. That's the whole thing that sucks about YouTube and niches and algorithms. You really should be able to do whatever you want to do, and whoever want to tune in. But
yeah, but you gotta have a niche. Another shameless plug. Check out my son's channel, Jim JIM_Slim. Okay, he's trying to get his subscribers up. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers over there, please, and thank you. It's free.
Free 99 all day.
He was assured he's a child. Support the children. Okay.
I think I drive better than my son, and I failed my road test the first time, and he passed it. I mean, I'm just saying, but he feel like I drive like a grandma. I'm like, I drive all day, every day. Like I'm getting a rush like that. Like he's 21.
I think I was looking. I don't know what I was looking at. Then messed around I was switching lanes and trying to switch back over and rear into somebody. I know my parents was livid with that insurance.
Yeah. Yikes. No comment. I ain't gonna say I never got in no accident.
I ain't never been. I hate driving. I got into a car accident earlier this year. Now that I think about it, I don't like to drive. I hate it. But
knock on wood, I haven't had an accident in quite some time.
Ooh, my insurance. I was like, oh. And the guy was like, your insurance? Like, yeah. Everything else is expensive. I can't have my insurance going up too. I don't want to sound, like I'm not grateful for living life, but I mean, my insurance can't take a hit.
I hear you. Good night, Daria. Yeah, listen. I don't think she be watching my channel. I think my brother watch every now and again. I don't know what my sister-in-law be doing.
Well,
Who's doing someone went for my insurance? And we got the same last name. Huh?
make sure she ain't watching before you say what you about to say.
I don't think she watches. I think just my brother watches from time to time. She be booked and busy. I don't think she even watch YouTube. I don't know what she be doing.
What does she watch?
She's a PA. I don't even know if she watch TV like that. She got like 10 jobs. So
if we can't go to Bella Noche's, then where can we go? How do you not watch YouTube? I watch YouTube when I'm working.
She got like 10 jobs and she be traveling. That's what she be doing. She be working or she be away. I'll be like, oh, where's she go? My brother be like, oh, she went somewhere with her friends. I'm like, what?
Clearly, I'm not living right.
What?
I'm not living right.
That's that PA, that 6-figure life. But I don't know what kind of driving she's doing because, like I said, the last names is the same. So the guy was like, he had said her name and not mine. And I was like, no, he was like, oh, okay. I was like, what's she doing? You was about to put my insurance up there. But I mean, when your husband was he retired now, but when your husband was a police officer, I know she was, yeah. Anywho, love you, boo. If case you like watch over his shoulder or something, be like, what she say?
Right.
Nothing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for supporting his channel. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta get my kids to subscribe. My 15-year-old be having like
subscribers.
11 channels. I'll go on there and do it because he ain't gonna do it. He gonna be like, who? Oh, okay. Now he gonna go and and be like, who's this? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go in there and watch some videos and just like them. Don't worry. Just leave it. Just leave it there. Don't worry about it.
Right. And make the child's day. And it make our day too. We grown, so it's gonna make his day.
Exactly. Ooh, we've been 2 hours and 20 minutes, child. Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here? I was going to say, we talk about our 60 million things. We didn't talk about hardly no entertainment news.
Is there entertainment that needs to be discussed?
No, not really. Because Miss Jada, her books ain't. I said, oh, I feel bad talking shit about her books. Ain't not that had anything to do with me, but her books ain't selling like she want them to sell. I was like,
they selling in one aspect and not selling in another. They selling on New York Best Times, not selling on Amazon. Like, are they selling or not selling?
Okay, yeah, her Amazon they weren't selling, so I was like, it was just that, and then freaking poor Halle, pregnant, not pregnant, married, not pregnant, but she really is pregnant. I said, child.
I don't know about married. I'm sure she's pregnant. Alleged.
No, I think she had made a comment in like an article, and they were trying to say that she was married. I'm like,
yeah,
I don't think so. Because I don't want to talk about Dwight Howard or Anthony Anderson because that's just too dark. But yeah.
Anthony Anderson. What's going on with Anthony Anderson?
He got hand problems too. Like Dwight Howard, but he just, in a heterosexual way, he got problems.
Maybe that's why his wife left him.
That's what go on TikTok. That's what the streets is saying. Actually, no, I don't want to do that to you because then, like you said, you have 50, 11. You'd be like, I just wanted to watch one thing. I didn't want to watch. I want to watch 10 stories.
Get on TikTok.
There's a guy on TikTok that just covers that type of stuff, like the different kind of the different people on like FA allegations. Is people be like, well, what about so and so? He'd be like, I'll be right back, and then he'd be like, and then he'll just run down the whole thing. I'm like, everybody got freaking charges. I'm like,
especially when you think about Holly Weird. I mean,
that's what he calls it too. I was gonna say, have you watched it?
The Holly Weird.
He'd be like, once upon a time in Holly Weird. I said, oh, okay.
Hollywood is a strange place.
That is his intro, and he just be like, and then somebody just had Anthony Anderson on his, and I'm like, I just heard it. Who was I watching? Was it Rocks? Somebody was talking about it. I'm like, I just heard about this. And now he already got it up there on TikTok. I was on there today. I was like, this is too dark, because is there anybody that can keep their hands to themselves and don't have charges?
In that industry?
No, maybe so. To me, it's just crazy when you're famous, because it's like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that wouldn't mind, but y'all just want to mess with the people that actually do mind and not have consent.
I think it's a control thing. Like, you get a thrill out of, like,
I guess.
Somebody. Same person will be like, why? When there's people that, you know, you can't do it consensual.
That's how I don't listen. This is like some Old Navy pajamas. The most y'all get is what I wore on YouTube. I don't really do Halloween costumes. My kids go to Eternal Con, which is like the Long Island version of Comic-Con. So I've been known to either wear a t-shirt or a costume there. So I think, what was the one that I did that was like a full costume was Gwen, Spider-Gwen. That was fun. But other than that, I'll be bad with the costumes.
What's the best Halloween costume? I haven't dressed up for Halloween since I was a child, so
yeah. Like I said, I'll be working, so I wouldn't mind, but I don't be home. So I'm like, I ain't gonna spend no money.
People be out for Halloween and stuff.
Like I said, that time I got to go into Sunday with my best friend and their little crew, and they had the little sip and stuff. I was like, oh, this is fun. And then the adults just play in the background. You just have your little sips, and the kids is just.
Then when I see adult costumes, it's like sexy and all that. Like,
Yep, like Belle was just talking about that. Because sometimes you don't want to be. That's what I said with the Gwen Stacy. Got that from, I think, like Walmart. It was like a hoodie. It was long sleeve. It was shorts, but it was short. So I wore pants under it because I was with my kids. So I'm like, I'm not about to have my butt hanging out at the thing with my kids. I'll put these pants on under it and have some Converse or something. It was like, ta-da!
My son being into that, he be wanting to be all these scary, and I'm like, you gonna scare your sister? But I'm like, for me, I just put my
15-year-old decide he want to participate this year. He got the Scream mask. I was like, oh, that's what you want.
He was like, no, Scream is lame or whatever he said. I'm like, you've been a scary person like the last however many years. I think he was Freddy or Jason. I don't know, whichever one last year. I'm like, look, I almost gave your sister a heart attack. Like, all right. This was Jason. Face.
Why? What you mean?
Because your son just said F you to me.
Oh, okay. Please don't kick him. Tell him behave. That little one be stirring it up. Now he in there stirring up my 21-year-old. Are you almost off because I'm about to fight him? Not the 21-year-old about to fight.
Almost off. Like, y'all need to go to sleep.
That's probably why he's saying it too, because he be up and doing his night owl life and watching whatever with his friends. He don't be trying to hear all this noise that he's probably like, can you get them to go to sleep so they can be quiet and not be interfering in what I got going on.
So I be doing my reviews in the late night hour. I don't I prefer the nighttime.
Oh my, yeah, we have Spirit Halloweens out here. Dang. Yeah. And it, like this year, like, because he picked that, it was something that wasn't that hard, because I can't tell you how many times we've been Spirit Halloween, all these different little Halloween places, like right before Halloween, and he wants something and they don't have it. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me it's like a month ago? And but he told me he wasn't going to do Halloween because that age, they just be so, yeah.
At least he dressing up for it. I mean, seeing them teens knocking on the door with their coats on, like, aren't you 35? Why are you knocking on the door? You don't go buy a bag of candy cheap.
You okay, boo? You can't talk like that to your brother. You okay? Okay. You're going to be all right. was a cat one year. I had some cat. I don't know what happened to my cat ears. Like I've done that because I'll put them on and go to work.
I think that's a
Little
dog.
cat ears. But I said, no, it's a cat.
I think that's a dog. Are you sure that's a cat? Like, let me see. I think that's a dog.
Yes. Oh my God. One year when my oldest was in private school, I'm buying a costume. They doing all these creative handmade costumes. I was like, oh my gosh. Look, see, because Tamika know it's a cat. That's why she laughing at you.
That boy want to get on the camera. I keep telling you.
Turn your face. I mean, you right here. You right here. Yeah, because when you record, then you be all shy. You being shy now too, but that's all right. Got her cat woman on. All right, boo. Go to the bathroom. Get ready to go to bed. I don't know what's going on. You had a snack? Because it's midnight. We got trunk or treat tomorrow. You're going to be tired. And we got to get up and get out.
Yeah, it's at night.
It's not at night.
It's at morning.
We're leaving when Jay leaves in the morning. He's going to drop us over there.
Oh.
Or in the early afternoon.
See? Matthew said it's a dog. Such a dog.
Is it a dog? Tamika, you laughing? You not saying?
It looks like a dog to me.
Love you. Look, wait. Let me get it on my phone.
Now I think about it, like, is that an Android animal? Let me see.
That's a black cat. See?
That is not a black cat.
Well, it's not black on the screen, but
no. I think that's an Android. She says a cat.
I'm gonna see. Hold on. I gotta get it back up, so come back up. Let me see. Can you see it? It's all blurry. Damn it. I'm bad at this. But when you see it, because it's a little yellow cat and it got a little, when I do it on here, it's a little yellow cat and I got a black box next to it.
Let me see.
On the phone. Now on the screen it looked blue.
When I say cat, it don't look like that. When I say dog, it don't look like, it must be an Android. An Android emoji. Tamika said it's a cat, so I guess I'll let it be.
She said it's a cat. She knew what she meant. She knew what she meant. She's just a cat. And she got a cat. So that tracks.
I forgot what she was talking about. Oh, she's a black cat for Halloween. Or Catwoman for Halloween.
She was a cat of some sorts. So I knew it's a cat. No, that's a dog. I'm like, that's a cat. It's a dog. So we was doing that back and forth.
Catwoman for Halloween.
Oh, y'all need some new glasses? Look, I got LASIK. That's the same thing as glasses. I'm going to tell you right now because my vision ain't that great either. You see, I had to sit forward a little bit. That's okay. I just got Tamika got a cat because you have the animals of YouTube. So it's Tamika's cat and Monique Nicole's cat, and then Watch With Me LB, her dog. So it's like,
it's the shade. I don't need new glasses. It looked like a dog to me.
I think he said it was a dog too. So he said we.
No, he's trying to be funny. It's just a shade.
He said it was a dog. Did he say it was a dog too?
Those cat. They switched up the dog.
Oh, okay. No, he said, that's okay. He did switch.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with glasses.
Yeah, I'm not putting no more things in my eyes. I don't know why it's coming up like that. I used to wear color contacts back in the day. That's probably why I need glasses now.
Ooh. Shout out to color contacts. That's on my phone. On the computer screen, it just looks like a blue cat. But on my phone, it's like probably because you, like you said, you must have an Android and it's an iPhone. So the iPhone is like cat and black. But on the computer, it's one piece.
You were saying she got an Android, must have an iPhone. You put Android on somebody.
You won't get us in trouble. So listen, I don't know what's going on with me and YouTube. This week coming up is about to be a slow week because I don't have that much planned for this week. Now I've planned the whole rest of November. Things is about to kick up with Married to Medicine, but this week about to be a slow week. So please don't unsubscribe. Please don't unsubscribe. I have to see. I might have to do like a little random live of some sorts. Maybe I'll do a movie or something I'll give you. So it won't just be nothing like I did last week. Huh?
Do something for Halloween.
I'll be at work. I don't know how my kids are trick-or-treating or whatever, but I'll be at work. So I mean, I guess I can maybe do I don't want to do Halloween after Halloween because I think I'm off a couple of days after Halloween. So y'all might be like, girl, it is November. Why are we talking about Halloween? Why are we still talking about Halloween? We done moved on. See, Matthew said he needs a new pair himself. He wasn't throwing shade. You over here.
It was no shade.
But yeah, I gotta figure out something so I won't have like that 6-day gap like I did last time and my stuff was like, ooh. So this week is like a rough week, but you guys can always go watch my watch list. I just did a live for like horror. So we did The Angry Black Girl and Let Us Make Eve. And yeah. Go check those out, and I'm gonna have something. I promise. I'm gonna do better. I've been consistent, but like these last 2 weeks, I had a lot of stuff going on, so I didn't really schedule as much. But yeah. Listen, it was rough. It was 6 days, and I don't even know if it could have really just been YouTube now because I was seeing not Sass. My Twisted Life was saying that she was like losing 1 or 2 and then she lost like 20. She has, I don't know how many subscribers she has, 30,000 subscribers. I don't know. She got more subscribers than me. But she said she had lost like 20 subscribers in a week. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's not just me. Because I know YouTube will sometimes unsubscribe people. So I know you have to like keep watching content. Like if you just subscribe and you don't watch, they will just randomly just kick you off and not give a care.
Yes.
Huh?
That's ridiculous. That don't make no sense. Like if they let people unsubscribe on their own, don't do it for them.
Yeah, I've heard people say that before in the beginning, but she was saying something. I'm trying to find what she said.
Johnson was saying it lately.
Yeah, she said she was complaining to support for 2 weeks, and she said maybe 1 or 2 subs dropped. She said now it's 20 in 1 week.
Yeah, that's
like, and they're, she's like, they're real people. They're not, bot accounts. I'm like, yeah, that's rough. So I was definitely in my feelings and having to be talked off the ledge. Shayna was, girl, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. I was like, this because you be struggling, and then it's just like one little thing, will be the thing that you be like, oh, I love YouTube. You got one thing that'll just push you over the edge. I was like, yeah, I'm not fooling with this, but
push you right over the edge.
Yeah, man.
You never know.
I
Look,
know, Matthew, because
one subscriber away from 3,000. It never ends.
Yeah, that's that perpetual chase. When you're getting to the next. Yeah, I think Mo came on here one time. Mo was like, I didn't know you had no channel. I'm like, yeah, I'm here. I thought you knew, but Yeah, it's
I want to be
rough.
on other people's content. Like, hey, I too have a chance. Like, you know.
Well,
So,
he has like a Discord, so I mean, I guess we could like talk about it in there or like post in there, but still, I don't know. I'm just very bad with like, ta-da! I'm on a live. I'm on a live. Surprise!
shout out to Bertha. Bertha is very supportive.
Yes.
Thank you, Bertha.
Every couple of weeks. Oh, okay. All right. I guess. Listen, I was just in my. I'll be in my. Like I said, sometimes I'll be in my. Sometimes it happens, and I'll just be like, eh. But that was one of those weeks. It was like a life was life in, and it was already like, oh my God, it's been 6 days since I put out content, and I got to get. And I had something scheduled, and it was just like. That was the one thing that put me over the edge. Just like you'll get that one comment and you'll be like, oh my God, I love YouTube, but I want to do it forever.
Yeah.
Do it forever.
I saw somebody like unsubscribed off of a Real Housewives review, and I'm like, what was it that I said? What did it? Like, what made you just?
Yeah, it's just like we just be giving our opinion. Like it's not that serious. We don't know these people. At the end of the day, we don't really care. We're just like giving you our opinions and giving you content.
I was
You
like,
know.
tell yours respectfully.
Exactly. You could get your. You could always get your own channel, or you know, if you want to.
I'm in. It's a safe space. You can say whatever you want, as long as you're not being disrespectful.
Exactly. You could disagree in the comments. Just don't come from my neck. That's all. That's all. Am I random go for channels? And I just think, yeah.
Or any of my subscribers, don't be disrespecting them.
Some of the alerts are weird because it's like I'll get alerts for stuff that I've already seen, and it'll come up on my phone like so and so just. But I'm like, no, they didn't. They put up that video like 4 hours ago. But I'm like, okay, YouTube. So yeah. It's like you have to actively seek stuff out. I'll be on YouTube every freaking day because you just don't see
my subscribers. Yeah, because who was on here? Be Like D was on here earlier. I'm like, I never know what she posting something. I gotta like look for it.
Yeah, see, she said she had to go back and resubscribe to channels. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Somebody told me that when I first got a channel because she was like, oh, I was on IG. She was like, oh, you want to sub for sub? And then I remember her saying like, you got to like, you know, watch the stuff at least, you know, every now and again, or YouTube will, I guess they'll think you're a bot and kick you off. Like you subscribe and now you're not. Yeah. I don't know, but it's whatever. Oh, thank you, Bertha. I'll be putting a lot of time and energy into them doggone things.
Because you feel like they helping if you like, thank you for subscribing. You gotta watch the videos. If you don't watch the videos.
And it's funny because when I get on my lives, I have the little thing at the bottom. But like when I do my pre-recorded, I'm always like, like, subscribe. I get on here, I'll be forgetting all of that. I got this little thing at the bottom, but I'm never like, oh, like and subscribe.
Yeah, or like turn on your post notifications. I always forget to say that. Yeah. Oh, look, I just refreshed and we had 3K. So I don't know who it was, but thank you. That's probably from that short. Oh,
I gotta get into doing shorts. It's kind of like you don't want to spread yourself too thin. So it's like, what do you do? What am I gonna do for my shorts? I think because I was at one point I was doing like the pajama Sundays, like when I wasn't doing them like affirmation. So I may do that as a short, like on Sundays. I don't know, because I got my whole little ideas list. Because I'll be at work like middle of work. I'm supposed to be working, and I'll be like, oh, you know what I should do? Let me put this down. I'm gonna work on this, and like because I have my goals for the month of November. This was before I was jumping on. Off the roof. I had my goals for November and then the stuff that I want to start working on at the top of the new year because I was like, but it's
exhaust yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. I said, don't exhaust yourself. Just when you think about it, then just you can't go wrong.
I just jot stuff down, but it's just like I'm trying to figure out like what I want to do.
It was not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah. Well, my whole thing is like I want you, the shorts. Like I want you to go watch the long form. Like this is cute.
I'll be like, thank you.
Go watch the long form, but if the shorts gonna draw you in, the shorts gonna draw you in. But now,
hey, thank you. now. Come over here. Or if you don't like, tell me what y'all into. Like I said, I didn't. Somebody said, are you going to watch? Are you going to review this? Are you going to it'd be shows I didn't even know was out there. So it's like, let me know. And you're like, thank you for even considering, like, of course. My subscriber want me to of course I'm going to check it out and review it. You don't have to support my channel, so I appreciate it. So I'm going to check it out.
Yeah. Because I was doing it on TikTok for a little while, and then I stopped doing it because I was doing the TikToks, and I, would talk about like a movie or a show, and I would just give you like a quick little like 1 minute, and then I'd be like, and go over to my YouTube channel, and and then I just.
I don't know. I'll go on TikTok and like do the short and save it in my phone and just post it on shorts. But
I was gonna say, well, you could do your shorts. You could put on TikTok, so it don't.
I might every now and then, but it's like I don't know. I say on YouTube
because I have all the freaking social media. So they say it's not Facebook, it's not Twitter, it's not. They said TikTok is the one that brings the most people over to YouTube. So I'm like, all right, let me try to utilize. And I did get like a little. It just was a lot to keep up with. I'm like, all of this stuff is exhausting. It's one thing to just even focus on YouTube than to be trying to do 60 million other things and doing social media. So I was like, yeah.
It's another job. It's very time consuming. I don't know. So you like start doing it, you don't realize how time consuming it is.
I know. And I was like, at the beginning, I felt like I was better at being supportive to other YouTubers. But then it's like, once you get your channel, it's hard. So I have to be like, okay, let me go see what so-and-so's got going on now, because you be so involved in your own stuff that it's like, that was like the part that I loved. I would watch something and then go into somebody's channel and be like, oh, and now I'll be
like support. I don't know. I seek smaller channels. Like I go out of my way to look for them. Like I don't know. Now they show me them, but I mean, definitely not a support channel because people support. I watched somebody's video yesterday and we're like, oh, I'm doing it. I'll give you a shout out for the low price of $100. Like, girl, you know where you can go. $100, girl, please. And I'm like, people shouted me out that didn't have to. They had large platforms, so I have a large platform like that. I'll always support if I can. Because it's hard out here.
I did. It is. When I did my watch list for the month of February, I did like, Black History one. So I did like one a week. I will never do that again. But in the videos, I was like, just like shouting out different people's channels, like 5 people or 6 people each video. So for the month of November, I kind of want to do like Thankful Thursdays and like highlight, a couple people every Thursday, like 1 or 2 people, probably every Thursday, just to do the same thing. You should really be asleep. I'm serious. Go lay down. You're gonna be tired in the morning. Or we could just not go. Not sucking at the teeth. I love you though. Happy birthday, Detroit. I think he's out of here. Hey, Candy Love. Candy Love started her channel, you guys.
Happy birthday, Detroit. Oh, Candy Love said she was going to start. Did you start already?
Started.
Okay.
That's been doing the oval.
Do I need to add it to the list? Okay.
Yeah. She did the oval with somebody else. I can't think of the name.
Let me see.
All things something.
Mommy.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
You
about to? I feel like. All right. Well, we'll put the second coat and the stuff on there tomorrow. Take your foot down before you knock my microphone, because it's midnight. I told you that was always the plan, is to do the second coat tomorrow and put the.
Yeah. Oval. I'm working on something.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us know what you about to do. Check out Candy Love's channel, please. Okay. We got 35 subscribers. Let's see if we can get Candy to 500 subscribers.
Come on now. Yes, Tika, thank you. All things ruthless. I'm like, all things, all things something. Oh my God. Yeah, I have to go back and watch BET Plus, the one with
BET Plus. Mess me up. Somebody's like, "Are you gonna do Zatima?" I guess as I do sisters, like I had BT. I had BT Plus.
Yeah. There was a movie she did a recap on there, so I want to go watch that so I can go watch her recap.
He misses my. Oh, I'm not paying for BET Plus. I'm not doing it.
The thing that aggravates me about BET Plus is a couple of months later they just give it to you on BET anyway. I'm like, they just started doing it. Initially they weren't doing that, but now like College Hill was on BET Plus. Now that's on BET. Something else. I was like, what am I paying for?
It was one show. I think it was a show that Jill Scott was on, and I wanted to watch it. And I'm like, huh. And they had a free show. I was watching it, and then all of a sudden I had to pay. Like, well,
that's how I ended up getting First Wives Club. That's how I ended up getting BT Plus. And then I was like, I'm gonna cancel, and I was canceling because that thing was like $10 a month. I was like, Jesus. I'm like, I don't pay that much for like.
I'm already paying for Netflix, and I don't even watch Netflix. I pay for it so my other family members can watch it. I don't even watch it. So
I watch it now. I wasn't watching it initially, but my kids were watching it, so that made it worth the while. Because I'm like, at least y'all are watching it. But now I started watching Netflix.
Right, my kids watch it. My mom watches it. My dad and his family watches it. I don't even watch it. Even Love Is Blind. I'm like, I stopped watching that. So that was the only thing I tried to watch. Because by the time you review the shows, like by the time you get done, it's like by the time I go to watch regular TV just for the sake of watching TV, I fall asleep.
Yeah, see, because you asked me because you be doing like 11 shows. 11 shows. I'm just trying to get to like back to 2 at a time.
I was thinking nobody was paying attention. I'm like, this week I hardly post nothing. And then somebody's like, I've been waiting. I've been refreshing your channel to see if you're doing Make a Move. And I was like, I didn't think nobody cared. And it's like somebody, I think Christina, she was on here earlier. She's like, are you doing Love and Hip Hop Miami? And then somebody else asked. I was like, all right, let me get myself together.
You want to do something, you'd be like, oh, you're actually looking for my stuff. You care.
I didn't think anybody was watching, but since you're watching, let me go ahead and take these notes.
That'd be giving you that little boost. Yeah, that'd be helping me sometimes. And like I said, I'd be ready to be like, I don't feel like I'm not doing this no more. This sucks. Why is YouTube like this? And then somebody would be like, oh my God.
That algorithm is rough. It's rough and tough. It's hard.
Then they'd be like, thank you for this video. And I'd be like,
really? Well, good.
Then I gotta get up there and get to moving.
I'm like, listen, I ain't about to edit it or nothing. You just gonna get it raw and uncut. You're gonna get it as is. Or you just
I love South African Netflix is one of my favorites.
Yeah. What was that one show that they had? Oh, it was Young, Rich, and African, or Young, Famous. It was something like that.
Young, Famous, and African.
It was another one. It was all good. The first season and the second season, it was bad.
I was primed and ready to review it that second season. I still have the live sitting in my phone. It's private. I have to just go ahead and delete it because I did Martha's Vineyard Summer House at the top.
Why do you have it as private?
Huh?
Why was it private?
Because I never finished the video because I taped it as private and then I was going to release it as like a premiere type of thing. So it's private. I never even finished. I was like, this is when I was getting used to doing live. I was like 47 minutes.
Oof. That's a long time.
I said 47 minutes and I still ain't finished these episodes because like I said, I think I did like the first 2 or 3 episodes of Martha's Vineyard Summer House. And then I was doing Young, Famous, and African because I've been trying to do like this reality. Like if you see my Love Is Blind thing, I use the same template. I've been trying to do like reality check where it's more than one reality show on a live, and I ain't got there yet. It's my first time out, and it was like 47 minutes. I was like, and
you spread yourself thin now. That's a lot.
It was my birthday, and I was like, da-da-da, and 47 minutes. I just hit and live.
47 on your birthday. Like, you better be like, I'm recording at all. My birthday.
And I never put it out because I did literally, if I had finished, like I finished all the Martha's Vineyard Summer House, those first 2-3 episodes, but I didn't even finish the Young, Famous, and African ones. Like I did episode 1, I think it was on episode 2, and I had to finish like 2 and 3, and I was at 47 minutes, and I was like, I think also because I did it private. If I had done it on a live and then, people interacting, then 47 minutes wouldn't have seemed like so long. But since it's like technically was going to be like a pre-recorded type of situation, I was like, this too long.
I haven't found any benefit to doing it like with the pre-record or like the premiere type of thing.
Yeah. I did that a couple times. I was like,
people like only do that. I don't see the benefit of doing it.
Unless you have people that's actually going to watch it at that time. Like I would do premieres and nobody was watching them at the time. So it was like, what was the point? Like I know like Tyra Struggle Reviews TV, a couple other people do premieres, but then they'll get in the chat and they'll like chat with you in the comments when it premieres. But if you're not doing that, it doesn't really.
And I hate when I catch a premiere and I'm thinking it's a live and it's a premiere and it's like, I thought this was live.
People, like I said, some people will get down there and like chat back and forth with you. It just, it won't be on the screen, but they'll chat in like the comments. So, but if they're not doing that, it's not a premiere.
Right. I'd rather just be in the comments, and then when I see it, I just respond.
Exactly. I was putting that thing on. It was like crickets. I was like, oh, nobody's watching this video at this time. Like,
at least I look at like what's the best time of day to do it. Let me check it's a lot.
Listen, because I was talking to Belle and I was like, she was we were talking about doing like my recaps and reviews not being so stale, but I'm like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm like, my numbers wasn't that much better. Like not this season, but last season of Roja before I jumped ship and never finished the season.
Well, you did the reunion, so I feel like you finished it.
No, not that season. The season before. The season before that, the one with Marlo and them kids, I think I got to episode like 14. And I was like, but the first like 5 or 6, I was getting out on a Sunday night. I was staying up, I was recording, I was putting them out on a Sunday night. And whether I put them out on a Sunday night or I put them out on a Wednesday night, they was getting the same people was watching them. It wasn't like, oh, my numbers went up because I got them out on a Sunday night. It was like, no.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not rushing to kill myself and put them out on the same day or the next day for like
Yeah, because you never know what works. I think for Belle that works. It's just every channel is different.
Yeah.
I create thumbnails and things.
Because like with the Married to Medicine, that's gonna come out on a Sunday, but it's gonna be late. So I probably won't get it. We're doing panel Wednesday or Thursday. I don't even know. I forgot now.
I think it's Wednesday.
I forgot now. I'm gonna try to get mine up by Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll watch it when it comes up.
They're gonna be Tuesday or Thursday, depending on how the week goes. That's why I don't want to commit to like a specific day. Like I know it's not gonna be Monday because I'm probably not gonna even watch it till Monday, and then by the time I get home from work, it's gonna be like
yeah. Fine.
So probably Tuesday I'll get it. It'll be Tuesday or Thursday, but yeah, it just. I'd be like, whatever. I'm gonna put it up there, and whoever gonna watch it.
Most of the time, the people I watch, I don't know. For me, like most of the people that watch my stuff are people that aren't even subscribed anyway. So,
yeah, I think my ratio, even though my numbers are a little bit lower, is people who haven't subscribed. So, and then at the beginning, like I was looking at my, my consistency when I first started from like September to December when I took that when I had the vid and I took the like 2 weeks off. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to. I'll watch some stuff, but I'm not about to try to recap anything, and I'm sick. But from September to December, I was like doing like next day, 3 days, next day, 3 days. Like I was on it. And I was doing like 3 or 4 shows, and them numbers. I mean, I guess because I was new. Like if I did that now, maybe it might make a difference. But at the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna get all these subscribers. It's gonna be so easy. And then I was like, I don't even know how I did that many shows and still live life. To be perfectly honest with you, because I was like, because now I'm like, I'm just trying to do 2 shows, and then the rest of my stuff.
When you think about it, like before you're just watching shows, like you're just watching the shows. When you think of like factoring everything else, that's when it becomes a little tedious. So you just do what you can and take it one day at a time.
And I take notes. I can't, like, if I don't take notes, my brain be like,
yeah.
And then what had happened? I don't know. I did that one time with Love and Hip Hop, and I missed a bunch of things that I want to talk about. I was like, oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I was doing that with Love and Hip Hop Miami, but this last week I'm like, all right, I gotta pull out my notebook, and I don't like write on my phone or like I actually like write the notes. So I was like, all right, I got all the pen in the pad.
I either write it or do it on my laptop, but I for me, I have to go back to like when we were in school and you just did the bullet points. Where you don't have to put out everything, Kira. Just get the bullet points, and that'll jog your memory. Like you doing all these long notes, and that's why you be so stressed out. But yeah, it is a struggle bus trying to figure out that formula. But you've been so supportive to everybody else. That's why I was like, just
might as well do your own.
Everybody should be willing to support you at this point. As many people as you support, and they should be able to turn around and return the favor. It's not that difficult, but. You don't gotta watch everything, but send some people your way. Come on, hit the likes. Come on into the lives. Do what you can do and help the people out, because
if you can find a Facebook group or something that may help.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. But she's like she's in the Discord. She be in a bunch of other people who got some good numbers stuff. So she should have that. Hopefully, you should give her that support, because Lord knows, without it, we'd be lost in the sauce. We'd be trying to help each other. We'd be trying to help each other out, because nobody knows like us. Everybody else be like,
what should I do? And you just, or even when you start talking to people, then it's like, all right, you build your own community. You'll have some, you have loyal subscribers and a nice community. That's what you need. No sense of having a bunch of people subscribing and you don't have any community. Nobody's checking out anything. So if you have that, that's where it starts. That's what keeps you going.
Yeah, it does. Because like I said, when you get them, she said her tribe is A1. It should be. I've been seeing Candy Love's name in the comments for a minute. For a minute now. So
you have a bunch of people, nobody's consistent, then who wants that? Like, but if it's like I have my people I know I can depend on, that will make you want to keep going. I look for certain people, and then there's people who before that were always comment. I don't see them now, but if I see them again, like I think Misha said at one point, she remembers everybody. I'm like, with all these people, but you really do.
Yeah. I was gonna say I remember a good amount of people, and it's like certain people is watching certain things. Like that's this person's gonna watch a watch list, or this person's gonna watch. I mean, you have some people that watch everything, but other people, it's like they watching this. You be everywhere. And you was on panels before you even had
I haven't commented in a while, but I be watching, and I'm like, I haven't seen you in like months. But it's like I still do remember because we were always talking, and now I don't see you anymore. So
that's the problem I'm having now.
Or
because like sometimes I'll watch like even you or Belle or somebody, like I'll watch the video, I'll like the video and be like, oh dang, I ain't leave a comment. Like the what's the name? I went back today and left the comment for the Ready to Love Make a Move. I was like, oh, I forgot to put my comment.
I know. I was like, I liked and comment. I'm like, if you just like it, I don't know that you liked it. Like say something now. I can't see if yours.
But at least you get the likes, because the likes do not be equal to the ratio of likes to views. I'm like, this is it's like a 1% for most people. I look, they'll have like 1,000 views and 100 likes. I'm like, okay.
And like 30 subscribers is not gonna make any sense. So
It'd be crazy. Yep, I was seeing Candy Love on people's panel before she even had a doggone doggone channel.
J Dub just said something about that the other day because he was always talking the number one commenter on YouTube. I'm like, he's like, Shayna be everywhere. I'm like, I have been commenting on stuff a lot lately. Trying to take that over.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm trying to do it more because I mean the like is good and the watch time is good too, but I try to put a little something. Belle was good for that. Belle be leaving in top. Like Belle be giving me my best engagement. She be giving me like 10 comments. I'd be like, go ahead, just look. I'm a heart them or answer. Put something on all of them.
Yeah.
So, because you be needing that because YouTube be like, Good night, Matthew. We about to go in a minute though, because me and Shane, I was gonna say because it's my kids. Because I told you, me and Miss Shayna be talking,
right?
Talking, and we be up. I think we was on your live for like 3 hours. I was in the comments. I wasn't on there with you.
After it was over for another hour.
No, not the Ready to Love panel. That one that you have for your 1,000 subscribers. I think.
And that's what I was getting on and getting off, and it just never ended. I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be like an hour.
I know you was like, it's not gonna be too long. And you was like, oh my god, it's been 3 hours. I was like, yeah, girl, I'm here with you.
Thursday night too, like.
I think I went to work the next day too. Oh.
But this one, I do got a couple more reviews to do. Only 3 more.
What you gotta do? Ready to Love? You did make a move already?
No, I gotta do that one, Sisters. Look at my notebook. No, I was like, can you use the index cards? I can hear you flipping the pages. Like, you gonna take it as is, girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah. Make a move, Sisters, and I didn't even watch Love and Marriage Huntsville yet.
Index cards only work if you don't take that much notes. If you take a lot of notes, don't nobody want to write 20 index cards. I did index cards for Love is Blind for some of it, but I was like,
shuffling through the cards. I might as well use my notebook that I'm comfortable using. I like using my notebook.
Yeah, sometimes I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. Like I used to say, like in my videos, like if you made it this far, put a upside down smile emoji in the comments. Because sometimes if you just put an emoji, at least it's something. Like I know you was there. Or put a little wave. That's it.
I don't be thinking about it and like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, like I said, I guess it's not because Belle be doing them throughout the video, so she'll like you could tell she's watching. I try to do it at the end, but then sometimes I forget what I was going to say at the beginning. Like you had a comment,
you could like mention it in the middle of I don't know.
Yeah.
That's I think about when I'm watching a video. Like that's never made me want to like click on anything any faster. Like that never even want to subscribe and nothing. Because you said it in the middle of the video, like either I'm going to do it or not. But if I don't, I'll watch it to the end. So, but you just never know. People's like attention span is so short.
Yeah. Well, this was in my first year, like when I was doing like my Housewives. When I get almost to the end, I'll be like, if you made it this far, put a palm tree, put a peach for Marlo getting her peach. Sometimes people would do it. It just give you something to put in the comments if you don't know what to put down. It's plus.
Creative. I watched somebody. I don't even know who she is. I done the thing refreshed and I didn't even catch her. Like, oh my bad. But she said something like, if y'all want me to do Real Housewives of Potomac, leave a 1. I did leave a 1. I was like, that was creative. Because I my community tab, like I do a poll. I need something I can like refer back to because if I don't see enough commentary, but it'd be a whole bunch of people on the poll. Like, yeah, it'd be like 100 people commenting. Then I do it, and it's like, where y'all at?
Where's the people? Hello, I'm in the live by myself, or I'm doing the pre-recorded. Y'all ain't watched the first. Yeah. Look, you do what you can. It's like we appreciate it. I'm just from a YouTube standpoint. I'll be trying to get better with the comments myself, so I understand. That's why sometimes it might just have to be a little wave emoji and just keep it pushing, and at least that way it's there. YouTube because maybe push it in the algorithm if it feels like it, because it do what it want to do when it wants to do it. So
I'm good at it now. I didn't care before because I wasn't doing it, so it didn't matter. Now I realize like how much it actually means, so I've been more consistent about it.
Yeah.
It's like when you see something, you think about it. Even when I shouted people out, somebody was like, I too have a channel. Like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I forgot. But I try to be mindful.
Oh look, that's a lot. I too have a channel.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yikes!
I was trying to get people that was like under 500 subscribers. And it's like I too have a channel. I was like, girl, you got over 1,000 subscribers. Like, girl, get on. But I'm trying to help this specific group.
Shoot, I was gonna say you know sometimes you don't know where they watch hours be at though.
I know the watch hours stuff. But I'm glad she said something because I didn't know she had a channel. So I'm like, do say something so I'll know. Otherwise, I'll miss it because I don't like missing, supporting people or missing a missed opportunity where I could have supported somebody and didn't.
It's not. It's not. And I feel like we had that conversation before. I feel like it's harder for women than it is for men. I don't think I have any more men left in here right now, so I could say that.
Oh, Matthew got off. You're done now. All the men are gone for the night.
You said good night. It's not them. Listen, it's not them personal, and we all welcome here. All colors, sexes. Yeah, just come on. But I'm just being honest. It's seeming like a little struggle bus, and I'm glad I found women on YouTube to be supportive because that was hard too. But I found my little group, so I'm good. You sure did. That's how it be though. You be like, okay, next week, next month, next year.
I'll take it that one. She had 2 videos up there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
All right, you started.
This boy's mouth. Ciao. Oh, Lord.
Noises.
I'm like, tell your brother to watch his mouth. I don't know why he's up. I'm gonna have that. He making me have to get off just for his little behind to go to bed. Because then when I get up and be like, oh, I'll let your brother go. We're not going to trunk or treat. I told you go sleep. Child.
I think I'll do Love and Marriage Huntsville tomorrow. Just
she's like,
can't be bothered.
Bertha says she appreciates the reminders.
Thank you for checking out the reminders. You never know who's.
I'm liking how what's her name is going so far. The make a move, even though what's her name be irking my nerves.
Who?
I'm like,
I didn't like her on her season, so
I don't watch her, but that vibe is like.
You never watched Ready to Love? Yeah, she was horrible on her season, and she's terrible now. Zadia was on her season too, but she got Zadia looking like a saint.
Yeah, she like, I'm trying to chill. I'm gonna let you, make yourself look crazy, and I'm gonna just sit back here and get a new attitude. Yeah, she's doing all right. That's why I thought I was confused because I was like, did she just not want folks in her business, or are y'all not allowed to leave the house? Because if y'all allowed to leave the house, like, who cares? You didn't want the company. I respected that. I didn't bring them here. I went out. So what's the problem? Are y'all not allowed to leave? But
yeah,
she
just people learn business. But at this point, the cat's out the bag. Like, girl, you grown. Who cares? Like, we don't care. Now y'all keep talking about it. Like, now it's a little. Because why y'all keep talking? Like, you trying to force us to care. Like, I didn't care. Now she keeps talking about it. I'm a little annoyed.
And what your old behind? I said old because I feel like that lady's in her 50s, but she's supposed to be around my age. So we're gonna go with it. We in the same group.
Cherie said she is 44. Giant.
And I'm older than her, and I don't believe it. But so I'm gonna call her old because
her age, we never know.
She could be, because yikes. But her trying to find a 40-year-old man with no kids.
Yeah, she said she wants children. Like, Sharice, you don't want children. And it's okay to say you don't want them.
Please do. Please speak up.
Even
Let there be no
confusion.
confusion.
She don't foresee it in her future. And then it was every time a man be like, you don't, she'd be like, well, maybe if no, just say no, I don't want kids.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that be, and he be trying to be advanced because he got the 2 older brothers, and I'd be like, please just go somewhere and sit down, please, please.
Yeah, gaps.
Yes, it was not intentional at all, but that's how life dished it out. And yeah, and it has its ups because you can focus on their different ages, different stages, and then it has its downs when they don't want to be bothered with each other and stuff like that. So it's like, I ain't want them right on top of each other, but I think I would have done like 3 years or 4 years and not all of these years. Not all of these years. It's too many years. And then you think it's a whole bunch of years, but like my oldest son, he got his associates. It took him 3 years instead of 2, which is fine because people take 5 years to get their 4-year degree. So it is what it is. And now he wants to go finish the last 2 years for his bachelor's. But I'm like, by the time he finishes, it's going to be time for the 15-year-old to go to. It looked like it was a nice bit of spacing, but it.
Wait a minute.
It's still closer than I need it to be. Like, oh,
she said she got a 24-year-old and an 8-year-old. Jeez, no way.
That's the same thing. I just got mine 21 and 8, but I just got that one in the middle that kind of breaks that one that breaks it up.
That one got the one in the middle where kind of makes it look like, because I thought mine was far apart. They only 9 years apart compared to these age gaps, and 9 yees is like every time I'd be like, oh. Have an 11-year-old and a 2-year-old, and people be like, "Oh my God, why?" I'm like, I don't know.
Me and my brother are 8 years apart. My mother and her brother are 8 years apart. So, like, it's a family thing. But although, like I said, it wasn't intentional. I'm trying how old my brother's kids are. I think they got the smallest gap. My brother's kids are 5 years apart. So,
yeah, 5 years isn't too bad. Even though I don't know, like I feel like my kids are close now.
Yeah, if I had to do all over again, I would do like 3-4 years. I think that's like better than. Like I don't want 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is a little too. 1-2 years is a little too close for me. 3 years.
I had to do it all over again. I would have just had the 1.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No, because he's spoiled. He's spoiled now. Like there's not 2 behind him. So had there not been 2 behind him. Lord.
I don't know. I feel like the one, because now I think about like, okay, almost out the way. Like I would have been free.
Well, that's what when he graduated high school, he was like, "You could have been done." I was like, "Mind your business. Leave me alone. Get out of here."
Yeah,
like I could have been done, but I'm not really done with him. He acts like he don't have his own set of things. I was just in here the other day helping him work on I was like, dang, I need to redo mine. I haven't done my resume since I started working at my job. So my resume probably like 10 years old, but helping him do his resume and stuff. So I was like, don't act like you don't have things that you still would like mommy to help you out with. So
right. Well, that's my thing. Like if I'm helping you with that, I don't want to be helping this little one with homework too. Like
you doing it.
Even now, I'm like, he ain't been in daycare, so I'm like daycare. And I had somebody like in a Facebook group. I'm like, how much I paying for daycare? They were like $250 plus a week with no meals included. And I'm like, oh my God, daycare was not that expensive before. Like, wouldn't do it.
Daycare, like paying a fourth of somebody's rent. Daycare do not be well. Actually, not even say a fourth. Let me take that. Let me take that back. It's like paying somebody's rent. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yes,
it's a lot. It's a lot because then you want you want somebody that's like reputable, because my mom used to do daycare out of her house, but then once you get that contract with social services, you can't charge them less than you charge social services. So it's
I
like
never. I don't know. Something about home daycares I just couldn't get with. But they supposed to be cheaper.
Not if they have a contract with she had a contract with the state with DSS social services. You can't charge them no less than.
But they're gonna be the same price. No point in going there. That's just a conversation.
You get certain like individualized things, because if you get like my mom or my best friend, I think her kids went to another home daycare where you might be able to take your kid to daycare when they're sick, whereas if you go to a center, they're not gonna let you do that. Because as long as they have enough staff and an area to keep the child separate where somebody could care for them and you can still go to work, yeah, it has its perks to it. I worked there for a while. It has its perks if you trust the people, and certain things that you can do you're not going to do in like I said, a center. So you might get some better home cooked meals too.
Yeah, some of them home daycares, they be having a whole hidden room and stuff. Like, I can't scam. Trust it.
Yeah, you got to get somebody that you can trust.
There's somebody be telling me about their home daycare, like, oh, my kids went there. I went there when I was a baby. Like, that's your kids. I don't know that lady.
Yeah. No, I get it. Trust me, it's hard to trust your kids with anybody, to be perfectly honest with you. I ain't gonna lie.
Stuff be happening at the centers.
Or even sometimes a family, you like,
right? Yeah, family.
So there's that. So it's just hard to trust people with your kids in general. So you just gotta feel it out. Honestly, my whole thing, which I never even really wanted to do it, but it was like I wasn't working and I was like I needed something to do, and so I was like, oh, okay, I helped her with it, and ended up doing it more years than I wanted to. My bigger thing is, even though the kids would sometimes get on your nerves, sometimes the freaking parents would be worse than their kids. I'll be like, what?
Yeah, people say that.
Cut them loose, because that mama gonna be the end of your daycare. Like, get her out of here, because the kid ain't even that bad. The kid ain't even that bad. And then some of the kids were like, because it was one little girl that used to freaking give her a run for her money, because she was like a Shaniqua. She was like a hey. She was like that kind of kid, but she was so freaking smart. And I don't know. Sometimes she used to be too much. She used to get on my mama's nerves. My mom would be like, go get your friend. Go get your friend. Because she took a liking to me. She'd be like, hey, Miss Kara, your nails look pretty. I'll be like, girl, come on here. Come read me a book. Come on. Because you're doing too much. Come on over here, baby. And she'd be like, okay, what we talk about? And she reading 500-page books at like 4. So it's like,
yes,
them kids be annoying sometimes, but it's just because they be so smart, and it'd be a lot. So I'll be like, I'm gonna take her over here. We're gonna go read. Let her read me some stuff. But yeah, working with kids is.
I can't do it.
I would have rather be a school teacher, to be perfectly honest with you, to at least get the summers. But I'm not good at explaining things, so like, they be like, Miss Kira, and I'd be like, 2 + 2 is 4. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. It just is. No common core math. 2 and 2 is 4. I don't have no other explanation for you.
I'm not messing with that at all.
Well, how? I don't. 2 and 2 is 4. That's it. That's all. Because I can't help that 15-year-old with homework at all. I'll be like, that's what your school is for. That's what they get paid to do. And go to extra help. Go to extra help. This 8-year-old, I'm helping him, and even sometimes I'll be like, are they teaching you this way to do it in school? Because I'm explaining to you, and I don't want to confuse you. And one time the teacher sent the paper home. I'm like, okay, that is what she took, because he was doing rounding up rounding to the nearest 10, rounding to the nearest 100. And I was like, are they teaching this a different way? Because Lord only knows. Because I hope I didn't just confuse you.
Right.
And he's like, be sitting there acting like he ain't never seen this before when you know this is the same stuff they just did in class earlier.
You in class all day. You should be telling me.
That's what I be telling him. I'm like, you're not in college, boo. Like, whatever she gave you for homework, you did in class. Like, I guarantee you. And he'd be like, I'm like, see, you playing. You play all day. All freaking day. Oh my God. Speaking of freaking playing all day, watch with me, LB. She did a live last night. And she I didn't watch the freaking, is it The Idol with Tedros? And she had the freaking Tedros costume on. I was cracking up. My 8-year-old was like, what are you laughing at? Sitting there, and she got a whole wig and a whole get up and makeup and everything. And then her New Orleans accent, it was just sending me. It was funny as hell. I was like, I can't. He was like, what? He's like, I don't get it. You're not supposed to get it. This is grown-up time. That's why you're supposed to be asleep.
You're like, oh wait.
You're supposed to be asleep. But I was like, now that's how you really get in the character. Y'all just got some purple eyeshadow, some black lipstick, and just sit. Had a whole, huh? Listen, because I can sleep in this if I want to. So
yeah, you could. It looks comfortable.
It is comfortable. I wouldn't wear this outside. I wouldn't wear this outside. I'm gonna put my little my spider webs, the one I had on for my watch list. I'm gonna put that on tomorrow for this doggone trunk or treat, and some sneakers, and that's it.
Yeah. What time does that start?
I think it's not till the afternoon, but she's supposed to be there. She's actually one of the cars that's participating. She's like, I gotta get there early. I'm like, I'll be at your house like 1 o'clock. She's like, okay, because I think she got to get there at like 1:30 or 2 o'clock or something like that. So nah, but I was like, we can help you set up. You know, it's always with my son and his damn, what the heck did I knock over? Oh, I didn't even know I had the lipstick over there. This doggone car is like a feed. So I'm like, just drop us off and pick us up and we be on our way. And my 15-year-old like, but I was laughing because he don't be wanting to do nothing. But then last night when we came in here from trunk or treat last night, he was like, let me get some candy. I was like, no, don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. He don't be wanting to go nowhere. You didn't do the work. You don't get no candy. He's like,
he too old, that brother. Like candy.
I
say he's too old, but he still like candy.
I guess he must be going trick or treating this year. I told you he had me buy this doggone Scream mask. I'm like, okay. I don't even remember where he was last year. He took all of this stuff and he still be participating. So does he want to be grown at 15? He's too cool for school. So I don't know where he's going. He ain't told me he had no party or nothing, but that's what he asked for. I was like,
He going around the neighborhood.
I guess so. It's $15. That's not bad because, you know, Eternal Con, you be asking for these suits that be like $60, $80, and I'd be like, so I'm gonna get a little $15 mask. That's cool. And then we was gonna make fake blood, but they had it for $3. And then by the time I ordered the thing, because I was like, I'm not going to the store. I'm gonna order it and go in there and pick it up from the register and call it a day. The fake blood was on sale for like $1 or something. I was like, instead of making it, here you go, $1 and some change. Then I don't gotta worry about trying to go out and get no corn syrup or whatever else you got to put in there because I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. But it is freaking 3.5 hours. So you can let the people. I know because I told the people who's having on my channel this week, and that was going to be a struggle week. But you can let the people know what you have going on your channel.
I think we touched on it. I gotta put out this of Marriage Huntsville. What's this other one? Oh, and Make a Move. So I'll be doing that. before the weekend's over. And I was gonna do it tonight, but I'm tired. And
oh no, we was on here late.
Yeah, and we'll see what else is coming up this week. I think the Married to Medicine's coming back on, so I'll do that, and then we'll have the panel. That's what's coming up for me.
Are you gonna be doing Bell Collective?
Oh yeah.
Out of that.
Say what day that was coming back on? I know it was this month.
Oh, hold on one second.
I'll do it.
I hit the wrong thing. I was supposed to be taking the camera.
Be a date for it, but whenever it comes back on, I'll be on that.
I think they said the 11th. Ooh, I was trying to.
The 10th.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I think I wrote it down on my notebook without knocking the whole setup over.
So yeah, about 2 weeks. So yeah, in 2 weeks I'll be doing that too.
Yes, so you're right, the 10th. Bell Collective, November 10th. Black Hamptons, December 7th. Yeah. I gotta see if I'm even going to do that or not. Mm-hmm. I told you Shayna is my talking buddy, and I don't think Tamika had anything on, so I didn't really have to like rush off. Well, she don't be rushing me, but I'll be wanting to go see what she has going on. So, you know, as a supporter, I'll be like, all right, let me get off of here and then go see what she got doing. Mo be killing it. I miss Mo. I'm glad Mo's back. But yes, check out Shayna. Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. Tamika's Den, Candy Love. Who else was on here that had a channel? Did I miss somebody? Christina. And who else? I think that was it. Anybody else I missed? I put Shayna's link down in the comment. I have to change the title because I was giving y'all the element of surprise, even though she put on her channel. But you know, my people didn't. You didn't know, so I got to change the title, but it is down in the description box for her channel, just in case there's somebody who does not know. But I'm sure you do. Anybody that comes through on the replay, leave a comment, #replay, drop an emoji. That's fine. You know, it don't have to be too difficult. I don't want to make it a job for you guys. Oh, well, let's take that down. And where we are over here. I gotta find some music because this music be working me sometimes. Oh wait, what did I just do? Wait, what's going on over here? Come on, computer. Oh shoot, sorry, I forgot about Detroit. Detroit got a channel too. Yeah, is that what his channel's called though? I guess you look, you know better than I do. I have to go over there now that I'm all caught up on Force. I was like 3 episodes behind on Force, but now I got caught up and we had a week off, so I got caught up just as we was getting ready. What did you say? Have my chatting buddy. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, computer be doing what it wanted to do. I have to find some more music for here. What did I have? It wasn't rock. Was it this one? Let me see. Yep, that's the one. Thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate you. I'm trying to get some of this stuff. Also won't be sitting up on the screen. Woo, that's the wrong button. It's always a good time. That's not the right one. There it goes. It's there.
I'm gonna get some
Bye.